tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow. You must break the pattern
Nice Indian Quora comment, Flood Feeder. OMG, this is dangerous due to gravitational effects. Seriously, dude? You sound like you're a fucking Indian dude typing shit on Quora. Are you kidding me? This is dangerous due to gravitational effects. Shut the fuck up. It's online advice show. We give people free help online. Simply all you have to do is call the phone number 202-935-0688.
Supreme Toad. Everyone must submit and give their primes and T3s for the valuable advice.
Are you talking about Tylenols? Talking about Tylenols? You talking about Tylenols? How's it going, B-Bird? How's it going, B-Bird? Talking about Tylenols? Talking about Tylenols? You talking about Tylenols? You talking about Tylenols? You talking about Tylenols? You talking about Tylenols? Yeah, you know. I need some Tylenols. I mean, fuck it, I'll eat a couple Tylenols. I'll eat a couple good ones. Those aren't even good ones, really. You know, they hand out the bullshit. They hand out the bullshit to people. They don't give you people the good pills no more. They don't give you the good pills no more. They just don't. They just don't hang out the good shit anymore. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up, dude. You could have, like, terminal bone cancer, and I don't think they'd even give you the dope shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you want the dope shit? You better be dying. You better be dying, dude, if you want the dope shit. No more doggy bags. No more to-go bags. You know? Yeah, terminal boner cancer, yeah. If you're a gorilla, do you think you can beat off 100 guys? I believe the Mr. Beast tweet was 100 soft A's versus a gorilla. Mr. Beast seems to have changed his tune. It doesn't seem as if Mr. Beast is still... I think it might have been strange if Mr. Beast said that he went out and he got 100 soft A's. Would have been kind of odd if Mr. Beast made a video like that, but... Yeah, you know... I mean... I don't think 100 dudes could beat a gorilla. Not with their bare hands or nothing, you know? I don't think that's possible. You would need tools or something for 100 dudes to kill a gorilla. 100 dudes just with their shirts on and stuff? Nah. I don't think so. I think the gorilla would just fucking tear them in half. I mean, what would you even do to a gorilla? What would you even do to the gorilla? Punch it? How would you punch a gorilla? Are you gonna choke the gorilla? You can't choke a gorilla. Their neck is probably eye gouge. I mean, even if you managed to... Okay, you would need to sacrifice like 10 or 15 people before you could get the gorilla's eyes out. But even if you got the gorilla's eyes out of its head, what have you got now? Now you've got a blind, angry gorilla. So now the gorilla's blind, and it's mad. If 100 just piled on, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's like too many cooks, you know? That's too many cooks in the kitchen. You've got... It's like when you ever see, like... how about this? How about this for an example? Have you guys ever seen a single crackhead fight like 10 police officers? Think about that. And that's not even a fucking gorilla. That's a crackhead. Okay? I've seen a crackhead get up from underneath like 10 people before. Okay? I don't think the people stand a chance against the gorilla. I think the gorilla would just... It would just rip your head right off. It'd probably twist your head right off. 100 crackheads versus one gorilla. If the crackheads had weapons, I mean, it would be a different story, but... I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Do the dudes get banana? They have nothing. How many take down a crackhead gorilla? It's unstoppable. Worse than Kring Kong. Worse than Kring Krong. Absolutely worse. If a gorilla was high on crack, if a gorilla was a crackhead, no way. Poison banana. They don't just make those. They don't just make those. It's not just GG when you poke its eyes out. Are you retarded?
Subscribed.
You are, of course you are. What am I asking?
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Zinc 0 Ganit 0.
Look at us turning an old leaf. Thanks for gifting a tier 1 friendship package to X Incognito. Okay. And Grapple Chew for the $100 Indies and Bro Sciency Gym for the Prime sub for 44 months. And Flood Feeder for the Tier 1 Friendship Package for 38 months. And Dirt Nasty gifted a Tier 1 Friendship Package to Philip Pedelatrist or something. The guy's already typing retarded shit. Asking about Skrillex and really, I mean, Skrillex. Skrillex. Really. Skrillex. Fucking Skrillex, dude. 10 humans at a time. If you sent waves of 10 humans at a time, the gorilla would kill 10 people. I don't... Listen. Okay, listen. It's a gorilla. It's a gorilla, dude. A gorilla could swing like... A gorilla could pick up... Okay, listen. Gorillas can swing from trees, right? Is that what gorillas do? Or is that like a smaller monkey? I've seen gorillas at the zoo, I think, years ago. I remember them swinging on ropes and stuff and climbing up ropes. And it takes like no effort for them. Killing 10 people for a gorilla would be... It'd be a joke. By the time the gorilla was even somewhat tired, you'd have... 80 people would be dead. You'd have lost 80 people. I don't know. And that's by the time the gorilla would be like, oh, I'm getting bored of killing people, you know what I mean? I don't think the gorilla would be tired, I think it would be bored. Maybe the gorilla would get uninterested. Gorillas routinely decapitate chimps for fun. A chimp will rip your arms off, a gorilla will rip a jibba in half. Gorilla versus grizzly is more interesting. We already tried to set up ultimate animal fights, and many organizations got involved. They were getting very upset. We wanted to see what would happen if an elephant fought a giraffe. We wanted to see what happened if a gorilla fought a tiger. You know, we wanted to see we want to see who the king of the jungle really is. But it's all those goddamn pussy animal rights organizations. They're such pussies, dude. 20 to 30 distracted. And how do you expect to distract a gorilla? How do you expect to distract a gorilla? What do you mean distract it? If the gorilla is mad at you, it's going to charge you, and it's over. You're finished. The gorilla could punch you in the fucking chest and probably rupture your heart. And the next thing you know, you're fucking dead, dude. I want to see a video, gorilla versus person. No. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this.
Faced each other. When it comes to punch strength, the average boxer's punch has about 776 pounds of force, while a gorilla can punch up to 2,700 pounds.
Okay.
It can effortlessly break bones. In terms of weightlifting, world's strongest man was able to lift 1,100
just
pounds.
Subscribed. Bro
But a
acting
gorilla
like
would
he
be able
wouldn't
to lift
1v1 the
1,800
gorilla.
pounds easily.
Grow up.
And when it comes to bench press, they would be able to press weights up to
Yo, is that real? The gorillas go to the gym?
4,800 pounds, completely shattering the current human bench
A gorilla could bench 4,800 pounds.
press record of 782 pounds.
Advice show.
And you're
Boys
telling
on
me,
the
and
side,
look,
just
dude,
subscribe.
look.
Go
What would happen if a human and a gorilla
Quiet responses. And everyone just stays in back.
Is it a gorilla bit? Oh!
Yeah, let them have a chance to settle. It's nice and quiet. Let them
That's a
settle.
small gorilla,
It's fear.
too.
R.I.P. Harambe.
Who
What?
do you think would win in a fight between one gorilla and 100 people?
Depends on what type of condition the people are in.
Honestly, I think one gorilla.
It depends on what type of condition the people are in. That's you guys. You guys are retarded, just like this first dude. You guys are fucking retarded like this guy. Depends on what condition the people are in. What are you talking about? It's a fucking gorilla.
Type of condition the people are in.
Honestly, I think one gorilla.
I'm not gonna have 100 people in my shape that's probably gonna lose.
100 people. I think 100 people.
Oh, okay, come on. What do you mean in your shape, dude? You got rolls there. 100 people in my shape. Bro's got fucking rolls and tits, dude. Bro's got fucking tits like I do. What the fuck? He's talking about people in his condition aren't going to lose against a gorilla. Wake up. Good gravy. That guy's got tits and rolls. You gotta fucking, I mean, just come back to reality, dude.
The online advice show.
Godzildo just subscribed. Does the gorilla know karate?
The gorilla doesn't need to know karate, dude, because it can break your fucking bones just by punching you. All right? The gorilla could easily just punch you, and next thing you know, all of your bones are broken, your fucking rib cage is broken, your heart's been fucking evaporated. The gorilla punches you in the chest, and your heart fucking aortic rupture, instantaneous, evisceration. You're finished. You're done. You're cooked. Okay? And that's one punch from a gorilla. All the gorilla would have to do is punch 100 times. Next thing you know, game's over. Game's over, bitch.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Fuck.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All right.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
Ocean man,
The voyage to the corner of the globe
is a real trip. Ocean man,
the crust of a tan man, and by the sand, soaking up the thirst of
Dune has erectile dysfunction, everybody. Bonner? Woohoo! Don't work. Uh-oh! Seems like you might need some Bonner pill. Bonner pill can give you Bonner. Bonner pill can give you permanent Bonner. Never goes away. Side effects include suicide. Side effects include instant death. Side effects include eyes exploding. Uh-oh. Side effects include cat got your tongue. Side effects include pigeon teeth. Cash App advertisement. Side effects include Cash App. Side effects include squirrel bones. Side effects include rotten deer body shows up in your yard. There's going to be a deer in your yard. There's a deer's body in your yard. Bonner pill includes dislocated shins. Eek! Side effect includes reverse bones. Uh-oh. Backwards bones. Side effects include backwards hands. Can't use them anymore. They're no good. Dune voted for Mark Carney. Literally no one cares about Canada, dude. Nobody. Nobody gives a shit about that rotten stink pit. Nobody cares. Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus. It's not good. Don't buy it, fellas. It's not worth your money. Okay? Don't buy it. Yep. It's just not good, you know. It's just not that good. Yeah. It's just not very tasty. I mean, what, you know, it tastes like somebody fucked up a Mountain Dew. Bad recipe, you know. You gatekeeping? No. I'm only drinking that because I already bought it. I mean, I'm not just gonna throw it away. It's a waste of what, $7? I'm not gonna waste $7 throwing it away. I already bought the shit. No way it doesn't get. It isn't. It isn't. It just doesn't. It just doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like going to the homeless community. I personally, you know, as much as I hate homeless, I wouldn't want them to suffer drinking a bad soda. You know, I wouldn't want the homeless. I mean, what? I'm going to give this to a hobo, and he's going to do what? He's going to open it and then spit it out. He's going to open it up and then spit it out. A rating 1 to 10? It's a 2, perhaps. It's a 2. I mean, a 1 is kind of harsh. It's a 2 at best, I suppose. At best, a 2. You know. A 1.5, basically. What would be a 1? Iron Brew. You guys ever had that shit before?
Your health is the driving force of your life. It dictates your finances, your family, and your freedom to live the life you want. If you don't invest in your health now, you'll have to spend more time and more money later, and you'll be left with fewer options. At Statera Chiropractic, we create a plan tailored around you,
it's a fucking chiropractor,
and your commitment that will create a legacy of health for you and your family. Take control of your health now. Visit us at myhealthylegacy.com to book your new patient special today.
Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? You chiropractor ads? Hello?
Yeah, what up, dude?
Shinzai, will you bing shilling? What you want bing shilling? Dan sure. Sulu Jijijo, Sulu Jijijo, Hanji. E-R-San. Woogly ba e-ho. Sulu Jijinjo. Woogly ba e-ho. Sulu Jijinjo, Hanji. Really great stuff. Senior executive producer, Uncle Gramps. All right. Next up for the 25 fucking gifted subs. All right. Woo! Yeah! All right. Really great stuff. Dude, why are you playing chiropractor ads here?
Because it's good for you.
Don't you have IBS or something?
Not anymore.
You don't have IBS anymore? Are you serious?
No, once I got my neck cracked,
snapped?
all of my illnesses have been cured.
Once they put you in that twisting machine?
Yeah, they pulled my arms and legs, and they stretched me 2 feet.
They hooked your wrists and your ankles up to 4 different donkeys and sent them in different directions?
Yeah, now I'm cured of everything.
You can walk in there, guys, like, what about high blood pressure? Yeah, high blood pressure too is good. What about low blood pressure? Yeah, I can also fix that. I put you in my box, and wrap your head in a towel, and then I yank it hard. It's total malark, fellas. It's total BS malark. All right, it's TBS, total bullshit. All right, and what did you discover about them?
Oh, dude, it's a lot crazier than I thought it was.
Right. As it turns out, the Scientologists
stole things from them.
They stole material from the chiropractors.
They had a lot of overlap.
Which is kind of insane to say that if you go and see a chiropractor, you're kind of like seeing a Scientologist.
Apparently, really early on, they were like somewhat intertwined with each other.
And then
the guy who made chiropractic, chiro killing people, the chiro killer, his son took over, and then he started a chiropractic business across the street from him, and then his son hit him with his car.
His own son hit him with a car to get rid of the competition?
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
The whole thing is insane.
That's awesome. I kind of want to go to a chiropractor, but like, what if I get indoctrinated or something? Like, what if they, trick me somehow and they like, you know what I mean? Like, what if it works? Or worse yet, what if I go in there and they know I'm an enemy, and the guy just like snaps my neck, and then I'm finished? And then what do they do with the dead bodies? They put them into like a horse eviscerator or something?
They make new inventions out of them to crack other people's backs with them.
You get turned into one of those fucking tables?
That's what those tables are. They're just other people they accidentally killed.
With the bars and shit, the pumps, the pneumatic pumps.
Yeah, they're fucking. Those are people's intestines. Why did that guy have a pump? Is that what that was? What was the pump?
No, that shit's like a... I don't know what those are. They're like handlebars or something.
That was a pump, bro. There was a tube and a fucking thing that you pump on.
No, that's like a thing you twist and then it goes down. It's like a locking mechanism. I don't know, dude. I saw it in a different video. Dude. This shit's insane. This shit's absolutely fucking insane. In fact, it's not just insane, it's fucking deranged. Really great stuff. Goatman11. Thanks for gifting a tier 1 friendship package to, is it going to say? Lizard Shadow Government. And Goatman11 for the tier 1 friendship package for 6 months. All right. An unknown owner for the tier 1 friendship package for 4 months. And Cthulhugus for the tier 1 friendship package for 23 months. And Godzilla for the tier 1 friendship package for 6 months. And Lloyd Bonafide for the tier 1 friendship package for 18 months. And Spence for the tier 1 friendship package for 43 months. All right. It's Online Advice Show. We give people free help online. Did I scare you?
Advice Show.
Cheap Abortions
What?
just subscribed.
Nothing, I was just doing like a
Kept gifted a tier 1 sub to Cheap Abortions.
Yeah, I was doing a DMX.
They have given 64 gift subs in the channel.
Really good stuff, Master Sergeant Mudkip. Thanks for gifting a tier 1 friendship package to Cheap Abortions. Disgusting. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir? Hello? He was playing a song, but... Hello, sir? Hello? I can't even hear the song that he's playing. Fellas, if I can't even hear the song that you're playing, what's the point? What's the point? That was like some Xbox 360 live chat shit. You know when a kid's like, or you know there's like some 30-year-old guy and you're 12 and he's playing like, what's that one song? Who's that by? Afro Man? But I Got High? Is that the one?
Yeah.
You hear it playing in the background of some guy's Xbox mic, and he's like, yo, grab another blunt, wrap that blunt up, grab another blunt, and it's going, and it's just, you can just hear the fucking bass.
And his mom screaming and the dog barking.
The vacuum's going off. They were all playing in the living room for some reason, and their house was so busy like a cartoon. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hey there. So I have a bit of a dilemma. Like, it's a real dilemma.
No!
Right? So okay, so I'm not very good with women, right?
Okay.
I'm like not good with women at all.
Right.
And so
Zero hoes, no pussy.
No pussy, I'm a virgin. Like, actually, 100% I'm a virgin. So,
Did you hear that, guys? Press 1 if you heard that! He's a virgin!
And I are really close. My second cousin and I are really close, and I'm really thinking of, like, should we try something, or...
Dude, they're banging.
They're
gonna bang.
He says he's gonna banging his cousin, though, dude. Did you hear that? He says he wants to banging his cousin.
His second cousin?
What's his name?
Too close? Like, what about my second?
Yeah, what's his name?
I have a fallback. I'm really good with I'm really
what's
close
his
to
name?
my second cousin.
Yeah, what's his name?
It's her. It's her.
Yeah, what's his name, bro?
Bro,
you guys hear that? I said, what's his name? Did you guys hear that?
Her name
his name's Brittany. Weird name for a dude. But... Listen, if you're going to have sex with your cousin Brittany, you're going to need Brittany's permission first, and then also probably you're going to need Brittany's dad's permission, and then you're going to need to bring him a dowry or something. You're going to have to bring him a gift of some
I'm not trying to tell Brittany's dad, my uncle, that I'm hitting. I'm digging.
Listen, what's the worst case scenario here? Your uncle finds out that you guys have been doing incest, and then he's pissed off because he wasn't asked first or given a dowry. What you're going to have to do is ask for permission from the uncle. Excuse me, what's your uncle's name?
His name is Steve.
Excuse me, Steve. I would really like to have sex with Brittany, your daughter. And then he's gonna go, what? He's gonna go, what?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
What about
there?
this?
What's your name?
All right, so for just imagine
What's your name?
The scenario. This is gonna blow up.
What's your name?
Right. My name is Cody.
Cody. And he's going to say, Cody, you shouldn't be asking me to have sex with your cousin. That's ridiculous, Cody. And he's going to close the door on you, okay?
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to go to Home Depot and buy him a new weed whacker. You come back with the weed whacker and say, this is a dowry, sir, for your daughter. And then he's going to then give you to her as property, okay? So then you'll be able to start a royal family, essentially, after that. Basically, you're British.
So all right. What about this? Right? Is there a way that
I don't know why you've got other problems. You said you want to fuck your cousin. I told you how to do it. So what else is there to say? What did you think was going to happen? Did you think I wouldn't suggest that you fuck your cousin? Did you think I was going to say that's a bad thing to do? Is that what you were expecting? No, but I've sat here and I've said, go ahead, fuck your cousin, but you're going to have to bring him a gift.
But can you think of a way where I would be able to avoid that? Avoid telling people?
No, you need to bring the avoid telling people. What are you talking about, dude? You're going to have to meet each other at family get-togethers. Thanksgiving? What's she going to do? Grab your cock underneath the table? What's going on here?
Okay. What about this?
Everyone's going to find out instantly.
I approach Steve, my uncle, and I tell him,
Steve, I'd like permission to have sex with my cousin.
Daddy, is that all right with you?
You need to bring him a dowry. You need to bring him a gift. Okay.
A dowry in the form of a new weed whacker.
Dude, what are you playing?
What do you mean? What am I playing?
Not you. Is your name Dune? Or is it Cody, dickhead? Your name's Cody, right? Is your name Dune?
Yeah, my name is Cody.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up, Cody! Shut up! Dune, what are you playing?
I screwed it up. Hold on.
Okay. We're just going to
edit
wait
it
a
right.
second. He's going to play a sound. Hold on.
Okay. Everyone in chat,
Shut the fuck up, Cody, bitch! Nobody asked you to talk, bitch! He's playing the Kanye West song. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. Listen, if you want to fuck your cousin, Cody, go ahead, but there's a correct way to do things, okay? You have to ask for permission first, and you have to provide a dowry. It's just how these things go.
Consent is the best, is how you win. But I feel like if I even mention
From the
it
uncle?
to my uncle,
From
he's
the
gonna
uncle?
kill me. He's gonna murder me.
You still need her to fucking want to do it.
Well, okay. Well, do you think like maybe is it too close in the bloodline? Because like I'm really in good with my second cousin too.
You just said second cousin. You said second cousin the entire time.
No, wait, no. Brittany's my first cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a second cousin.
Okay.
That
Where are you
I'm
from?
really in good with. I am from a northern state, which I will not, say.
Okay, this guy's from New Jersey, everybody. You can tell by the way he's trying to have sex with his family. Listen up here, okay? You might be from the dump state, all right? But you said at the get-go this was your second cousin. It's unacceptable, to fuck the first cousin. So I don't know why you didn't say that at the start. You said this was your second cousin, Brittany. And now you've made a fool of yourself, Cody, so you're going to be disconnected, okay? Absolutely disgusting, guys, that he would suggest trying to have sex with his first cousin. That is super fucked up. Second, it's alright. Third is where you're pretty much safe, okay? Third is a green light. Second cousin's the yellow light. And then the first cousin's a red light. Don't go there. I gave my cousin head.
The online advice show.
Clemdros just subscribed. My parents are first cousins.
That is not okay, Clamgush. All right, that is not all right. I feel sorry for you. I believe Paul Rudd's parents are also cousins. Second cousin is legal, though. I don't believe it's legalities. I mean, that would depend on the state law, I suppose. But I mean, legal. Depends on where you're from. Depends on where you live. Depends on whether or not you're planning on, procreating. Two first cousins having a child. You end up with a kid like Clamgush. We're Canadian. See, there you go. A couple of fucking idiot Canadians got together and made retarded offspring. Sorry, Clamgush, it is what it is. If you were in a real place like America, maybe your parents wouldn't have been cousins.
The online advice show.
Eagle Masthead Guy just subscribed. Experts gifted a tier 1 sub to Eagle
Look yourself,
Masthead
XP
Guy.
Bird. Thanks a lot for
They have
gifting a
given
tier 1 friendship
17
package
gift
to
subs in
Eagle
the channel.
Masked Guy. All right. Really great stuff. It's an online advice show. Yeah, we give people free help online. Yeah, all you gotta do is call the phone number 202-935-0688. You can call in and receive free help online as well. Ben Master, he's in Japan and he's here. Is he still in Japan and he's still here? What are you doing, dude? How long are you in Japan for? Watching internet. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable, dude. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, he said he was leaving earlier too when he was in Dave's.
He said he was leaving earlier.
He said he was eating his breakfast. He said, I'm just eating my breakfast. And that was 3 hours
That was 3
ago.
hours ago.
At least, I
He's
think.
in Japan for 2 weeks. Get the fuck out of here! Get out! I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Wouldn't be opening up. What do I do on the bus? You're supposed to intimidate the Japanese people. You're supposed to stand up there and then watch them get scared. You know?
Watch anime from their phones.
Watch anime
across the bus.
Ask them if they can put that on speakerphone so you can hear it too. Put your phone on speakerphone. Play it really loud. Get arrested. Go to jail for 100 years.
You better be on good behavior over there, because there's a lot of people ruining it for us normal folk.
That's right. That's right. It's no good. It's no good. They're gonna start making laws and stuff, and everything's gonna be ruined. You know, no gaijin, or you'll have to be, you'll have to pay for a tour guide. You know what I mean? Kind of when you go to like North Korea or something, right? You'll have to have like a Japanese guy a samurai to guide you through the country. Everything gets ruined. If I was in Japan, I'd be drinking everywhere. I'd be drinking everywhere. I'd just be drinking, getting fucked up. I'd go to every goddamn vending machine, get Strong Zero from every single one of them, drink that shit in public. No one gives a fuck. Nobody cares. It's not even against the rules. In fact, it's encouraged. You know? It's encouraged. It's a good time. And that shit costs what, $1? You know? You can't get a fucking beer for $1 here. Are you kidding me? The best, you can get a Four Loko for $3, but public intoxication is encouraged. I don't know about encouraged, but like
Sist just
look at
subscribed.
Sis TV. Okay, next up for the tier 3 friendship package for 32 months. All right, woo! All right, really great stuff. Yeah, it's online advice show. Yeah, well, Devolved Monkey, those are 12-ounce cans, I believe. And 5% alcohol. Strong Zero comes in a big can, and that shit's like fucking 12% alcohol. It's just not the same. It is just not the same. Shit's hella dope. Mad good.
The
Mad
Online
sweet.
Advice Show.
Trip Me Wire just subscribed. Holy crap.
Really great stuff. Trip My Wire. Thanks for the tier 1 friendship package for 47 months. All right. Really great stuff. Four Loko was invented in Japan. I have a feeling that that's not true, but I'm going to go ahead and believe you anyway. Fuck it.
Sarek just subscribed.
It seems like it could be true.
Take my virginity.
Really good stuff. Zarek. Thanks for the tier 1 friendship package for 15 months. All right. Really great stuff. Zarek. Okay. Yeah. It's online advice show. Yeah, we give people free help online. Yeah, all you gotta do is call the phone number 202-935-0688, and then you can call in and receive free help online. All right? So what's going on?
I'm sitting.
Yeah. Any particular reason you decided to show up today, or?
Oh, I'm just cooking a ham, so it's taking a while.
It's ham time. It's HT. Ham time.
Yeah.
You have ham a lot over there. I thought you guys were. Thought that wasn't okay.
Thought I was what?
Or is it one of those turkey hams or something?
No, it's a regular ham.
Is pork?
Yeah.
Somebody's not going to heaven. Somebody's not going up there.
Fucking Muslim guy.
Okay. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
The Online Advice
I got a
Show.
vaccine the other day, and now I've got a big swollen patch on my shoulder.
Okay, I'm going to need you to speak English, sir, please.
Okay, I got a vaccine like on Thursday last week, and now I have a big red swollen patch on my shoulder.
Okay, it's reed, like a piece that you put inside of a saxophone.
Yeah.
Reed. A big reed swollen patch. What does that mean,
Yeah.
a big reed patch? Do you mean perhaps
No,
red?
the colour.
Oh, you mean perhaps red?
colour. Yeah, rad.
I'm sorry, red?
Yeah,
So you got a vaccination. What vaccination did you get?
Influenza.
Influenza. Now, which one's that? Is that like the shit that makes your legs all backwards, or?
Nah, it's just it's like a cold, if you know what that means.
A cold. You mean the flu? You got a flu shot.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
Kind of an odd time of year to get a flu shot, don't you think?
It's the opposite for
Nah,
them.
it's coming up winter over here in New Zealand. So.
It's the opposite for them, huh? They're backwards people. I'm talking to a backwardian? What time is it over there?
It is 2:35 p.m.
Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. What day is it?
Wednesday.
2:35 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow. What day is it today, Dune?
Tuesday.
No way. So this guy's already 3, 2.5, plus 12, plus another 2. This guy's already 16 hours over there? Ask him to say 6. Can you say the number 6, please?
6.
Doesn't seem that odd. Doesn't seem that strange. The future is now. I mean, I don't really like the idea of speaking to a time traveler, but so where did they give you the vaccination? Was it on your back?
No, they gave it to me on my left shoulder.
They gave it to you on your left shoulder, and now you've got a big swollen red spot on your back.
No, on my shoulder.
On your shoulder. But you said it was on your back earlier.
No, I didn't.
You did earlier. You said it was on my back. You said it was on me
Okay,
back.
I apologize.
You said it was on me back. It's big and it's red and it's on me back. You people are silly people, huh?
Yeah, I apologize.
That's
I
okay.
apologize.
Yeah, that's all right. You guys are a bit silly. So if you've got a big red swollen spot where you got the shot, then perhaps you're having an allergic reaction. It is what it is. You know, maybe you have to go, I don't know, get some antihistamines or something. You know, some kind of cream.
Oh, yeah, so should I go see a doctor for that?
I don't know, does it hurt?
No.
Can you move your arm up, or does it feel tight?
It feels tight.
It feels tight. Is it hot? Is it hot?
Yes, it's very hot.
How big is it? How big are we talking?
Like I could fit like a dollar bill in there.
In it?
Like, yeah, on it, you know.
A dollar bill. So you're telling me a dollar. You're telling me this red spot is the size of a dollar bill on your arm.
Yeah.
Okay, you probably should go to the doctor. All right, thanks for calling, sir. You've been cured. Enjoy the next 16 hours waiting in the emergency room. All right. It's terrible over there in those places. They got to wait 16, 25 hours to be seen by a doctor or something. Absolutely no good.
The online
Really, there's a Bear Slays. Thanks for the tier 1 friendship package.
Good evening,
For 28
most
months,
worshipful
all
Supreme Leader.
right.
And good evening, fellas. It's online advice show. We give people free help online.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. All you need to do is call the number 202-935-0688 for free help online. The advice is free, but the show is not.
True.
Please pay your due, fellas.
Absolutely.
Also, Dune is a homosexual.
Dune is gay, Dune is a homosexual, Dune likes men, Dune is gay, Dune is a homosexual. Is that true? Hello? Must be having ham. Shormuta. Play that song? It sounds better in my head than it does when I actually listen to it. Mm. 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 I don't know if Dune really loves men. I mean, you know, I spent some time with him and I didn't really feel the love. I wasn't really feeling the love. You know, he seems pretty, if anything, he seems pretty closed off. He doesn't really want to, you know, have long, you know, deep conversations. He doesn't want to lie down in bed with everybody. You know, he wouldn't sit next to me and Mike on the couch. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. He changed now. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I be today, sir?
Hey, how's it going, Toad? I have a quick question for you, bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into archery. And I really don't know.
Wow, that's a new one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard this before. I'm trying to get into archery. I don't think anybody's ever called in the 5 years saying, I'm trying to get into archery. Archery.
Oh, hey, there's always a first for
Really?
everything.
Archery. So, like, you're talking about a bow.
Yeah, compound bow. Do you know much about it?
I mean, I've used a bow before, many moons ago.
All right.
I think it is pretty. I think it is. You know what? I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's gay. Yeah, it's definitely not gay to shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Shoot recurve. Which one's a recurve? You get a long bow, like you're in a Lord of the Rings movie or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be some fun.
Don't get like one of those hunting bows. Like those things kind of look lame. I think if you got like a big ass, like long ass bow, you know,
That would be cool.
and then you had to like pull that shit all the way back, like an elf or something. It's kind of
Have
alright.
you seen that video of that short Chinese lady firing that bow from like across? I don't know if it's a stadium, but you actually hear the bow.
I don't
Like,
normally
the
watch
actual
videos
arrow.
of short Chinese ladies, but yeah, I guess it sounds like, you know, a video for shooting a bow.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
Anyways, do you recommend going to like one of those stores or possibly buying one from like eBay or something already used?
What, so you want one of those? You want one of those compound bows with the wheels on it and shit?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do for Target and shit. Just trying to find a new hobby.
Yeah, when you get started, you may as well just buy one used, I guess, right? I mean, but you don't really know anything about bows. Do you have to fix a bow? Does a bow
I have
require
no idea.
maintenance? Do you have to oil a bow?
I just went to like the store and I got measured. I guess like it's some fucking.
The store
high-end
measured
shit.
you for a bow.
Yeah, apparently I'm 28 inches, so yeah, I could say that. So
You need a. They're saying you need a
But-
28-inch bow. Is what you're saying?
yeah, drawback. Yeah, I don't fucking know what this is, man. I'm calling
Hmm.
you for the advice. I thought you were supposed to learn how to.
I don't know. Do I look like I run a fucking archery store, dude? The fuck are you talking about? Know what kind of bow you fucking need. If you got measured for the bow, then find a 28-inch bow online.
Yeah, but like, do you recommend?
What are you gonna
going
shoot?
to Huh?
What are you gonna shoot?
Either trees or targets.
Trees? Don't shoot trees, man. That's kind of fucked up. Trees didn't do nothing to you. You're gonna have to build a target thing. You have to build a bow, an archery range. Yeah, an archery
Yeah, it's
range.
just expensive, bro. You know how much a target is? You know how much a
No,
little
no. What you
turkey
do is you go out
target
and you find a farmer. Okay, drive out into the woods near you, find a farm. Okay, buy some bales of hay. Tell them you'll buy it for whatever it's worth, you know, and then they come and they deliver it. They stack it up in your yard or something, and then you start shooting those.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's easier than shooting a fucking tree.
So you wouldn't say like if a bow online on eBay used looks pretty good, it wouldn't be a bad idea to start up that way. Right?
I mean, you don't know anything about bows. I don't know. I would suggest watching a bow guide. How much is a bow?
A bow, bro? Those shits range anywhere from like anywhere from like easily a crappy $100 boat to like $1,000+ dollar boat.
$1,000.
Yeah, they look pretty gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. Like they say, you could take down a bear with that shit. But can you imagine? Fucking
Listen, if I'm gonna be
bear
trying
with
to if I'm trying to kill a bear, I'm not bringing a fucking bow and arrow, dude. Let's check out Cabela's. What do they got for bows? Let's see. You're hunting, archery, bows. Let's see. What's the most expensive bow they got? $1,300. These things look pretty wild.
Right? It looks pretty fucking crazy looking.
Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah. This is what you want. This is what you want right here. You don't want any of that gay shit. Come on. You want to get one of these. Now this is a bow.
I'll switch it up, right?
This is a bow right here.
Oh yeah, that's a recurve, right?
Yeah, you want one of those.
Yeah, that's a.
You don't get those bitch ass wheelie ones. Get one of these. I think you should start out on one of these, and then once you get good with one of these, then you can switch to one of those other ones. All right. Thanks for calling, sir. You've been cured. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. It's Online Advice Show. We give people free help online. Ours is to make a bow. I don't know. You'd have to ask some guy who's a bow maker.
A bozo.
You'd have to ask a bozo. A Fletcher. Don't they make the arrows? Doesn't a Bowyer? Doesn't a Bowyer? Yeah, a Bowyer. Right, they make the bows. My favorite bow is a 9mm. That's an automatic bow. Who makes the beans? What'd you say? Did you say who makes the beans?
Yeah.
You can't ask that, because you're gonna get like 10 people to type it right now. So you can't ask stuff like that, dude. You know that, right?
Sometimes you got to put the cheese out to get all the rats.
Who makes the beans? A beanist. There you go. Yeah, the beanist makes the beans. Yeah. Listen, I only said it twice, dude. And I apologize both times to the Mexican community. All right? I didn't say it with malice or hate in my heart. I said it twice accidentally. And you don't have to keep bringing it up. That was 6 years ago, dude. Unironically.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It's not 6 years ago.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was not before COVID.
That was 6 years ago was during COVID.
That math is not right.
What are you talking about? It's 2025 now, and that was 2020. That was 2019.
2019 wasn't COVID.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Right at the start, basically.
No.
Wait, you're not counting 2020. Wait, what?
Yeah, it was 2020 in February.
It's basically been 6 years.
No sense of time anymore.
It's closer to 6 than it is to 5.
I'm not doing the math.
It's closer to 6 than it is to 5. Listen, I remember seeing in the news about a deadly Chinese virus.
The Online Advice
And then I remember
Show.
looking at the hand sanitizer at work and thinking,
licking it.
I remember thinking, should I buy some of this? I remember thinking, should I buy some of this? And then I was like, nah, nothing ever happens. There's not a bediddle for the tier 3 friendship package for 18 months. All right. Woo-hoo! Yeah. All right. Really great stuff. Yeah, it's Online Advice Show. Yeah, we get people free help online. That's really all there is to it. New York City? I don't know, man. Listen, we're not having a COVID episode. Alright? That shit's over. Lockdown was cozy. Yeah, for the people who got to
Hello, your computer has virus.
What are we having to computer viruses, huh?
I think they vaccinated against them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When's the last time you heard about someone being like, I got a computer virus? When's the last time you knew someone who got a computer virus?
I don't even know.
It's been years. It's been years.
I think because people just don't download stuff the way they used to. People don't download anything except for pictures.
When's the last time you pirated a video game?
Dude, I just DDL them. I roll the dice.
What do you mean?
I direct download them.
That's still pirating?
Oh, well, I was thinking like torrenting.
Oh.
I don't know. It was, I think, Turmoil. Some game called Turmoil. It was about oil.
Turmoil.
And then it was free on Epic Games. I think it's called Turmoil.
You pirated a game that then became free on Epic Games.
Yeah.
There's way too many free games these days. You don't even need to pirate shit anymore. There's unlimited free entertainment out there.
Yeah, but none of it's even worth pirating.
That's also pretty true. The last game I pirated was the GTA remastered.
Gay porn edition.
The gay porn GTA edition, the GTA remastered edition. Because they wanted like $80.
All the guys in the game were naked.
They wanted $80 for that shit, and I was like, I'm not paying that to play San Andreas remastered. And the worst part is it didn't even work. And then the double worst part is they sent me an email threatening me in Canada. Stupid.
How's it illegal if it doesn't work?
That's a good fucking question. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I be today, sir?
I just need some advice, host.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and my wife, we have a 1-year-old, and
sucks.
Yeah, I know, but it gets worse. She says he's showing signs of like female tendencies, and she's bringing it up to me like she maybe wants to bring him to a psychiatrist or see if he wants to be a female.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's Online Advice Show, fellas. Shrimply, all you have to do is call the phone number 202-935-0688. You can call in and receive free help online, all right? Yeah. It's a classic. It's one of those every week. It's just not interesting, you know. That's true. I couldn't even speak to the baby. 1-year-old can't talk. Can 1-year-olds talk? Barely.
Yeah. Goo goo gaga.
That's not really talking, though.
Well, it's Polish.
Mm-hmm. That's not Polish, dude. That's not how Polish sounds.
That's how they act.
I didn't think Polish people talk like that. Goo goo gaga.
They go goo goo gaga, goo goo gaga.
Polish people are like, Zwaterski, 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 Zwaterski. That's what Polish sounds like. Did you know the RCMP killed a Polish guy in the early 2000s in Vancouver? They killed him at the airport.
For what? Being Polish?
Being Polish, yeah. He was having a freak out, and then they tasered him 27 times or something. Which is just...
Because they have no heart. Doesn't do anything.
No, they zapped him to death. He was finished. They cooked him. And then they lied about it. It's crazy.
How do they lie about it? Isn't it in public?
Because they were like... they like misrepresented or something. The police were like, oh yeah, he attacked us, or... but then a video came out later. Someone had taken like a shaky cam video on like a really old, like a really, really early phone that could record video, you know? And then that came out, and then they were like, whoa, you guys lied. They zapped him, I think it was more than 20 times.
So they burnt the sausage.
Yeah. The wildest part is you can barely even find like a video about it.
You can barely even recognize him after what they did to him.
Nobody cares about that guy. I think about it from time to time.
You think that could have been you?
No, I mean, he was just at the airport, and he was trying to go through customs, but he didn't really speak English. And so then he started freaking out because he thought that they were, like, arresting him. I don't know.
They asked him to screw in a light bulb, and he started freaking out.
Polish man tasered to death by RCMP at Vancouver airport. It's a crazy video. I mean, tasered to death. Yeah, he was.
How many times do you have to taser somebody to fucking kill them with it.
How many times did they do it? They tasered him multiple times and he had a heart attack.
He had a what?
He had a heart attack?
A heart attack?
Yeah. Blah, 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 25 seconds after arriving, they ordered to taser him. They tasered him and he convulsed, and he was tasered several more times after falling to the ground.
They tased him after he was on the ground?
I guess so. Well, I mean, you shoot him with the taser, the prongs are in him, and then they just keep pulsing it for fun or something to watch him shake. Where the 4 officers pinned, handcuffed, and continued.
It's like when you're at the fair and you're doing the little. What?
Okay, hold on. Constable Millington tasered Dzansky and began to convulse, and he was tasered several more times after falling to the ground, where 4 officers pinned, handcuffed, and continued to taser him. One witness who recorded the incident told them that he'd been tasered 4 times. The 3rd and 4th ones were at the same time.
Doesn't that kind of like defeat the purpose of a taser, though?
It seems like they just
because you're just 4xing the electricity, right? I don't know if that's how that works.
So it seems like one guy tasered him. He went down, and then everyone else was like, let's get in on this. Another guy tasered him when he was already on the ground. And then the last 2 dudes were like, well, we may as well use ours while we can, and then both tasered him at the same time. And then
so they made like a Tesla coil with him.
They made a Tesla coil with him, and he fucking went supernova and had a heart attack. Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy. They all lost their jobs, too. Yeah, I think they all got fired. They went in there and they murdered that guy. They killed him. Because he was having a bit of a... What, he was having a bit of a complete and utter meltdown at the airport? Big deal. It was a little bit... I mean, it was a couple years after 9/11, so... I guess they were... all on edge. 2007.
Yeah, from fucking Polish people.
2007, both... I don't know. In 2007, you know, the airport police officers are going to be like gung-ho to fucking zap you or something. Be like, let's go fry this little fucker. Let's go fry this pierogi. They all yelled as they got in there and zapped him, taking turns tasering his ass. No good.
Yeah, I don't think police should kill people, even if they are Polish.
Can't we all just get along?
Polish.
Hi, welcome. What did you say about Polish?
My friend's Polish. I'm sorry.
Are your friends Polish? Are you threatening to fry his ass too, or what?
Well, yeah, he's
okay.
He's
Go ahead. What's your online advice question today, sir? How can I help you today?
Well, I know you don't take friend questions, but it's about my relationship with a friend.
Okay, we'll put the Polish guy on the phone. Let's hear what he has to say.
Polish guy, you ready?
Chris.
Here. Here's the Polish guy.
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, Swarovski! Oh, Swarovski! All right, put the regular guy back on the phone. Okay, go ahead, Normie. How can I help you today?
Okay, so I'm debating if I should be a teacher. I'm going to school right now, or because the pay sucks, or if I should go into like the medical field.
Two completely and utterly wildly different scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, well, because the teaching pay sucks, but I'd like to work with kids and like be in sports.
Whoa! What do you mean you'd like to be around kids?
Well, no, not like that. Not like that.
Yeah, obviously not like that. But there's still something to it. There's still something to it, you know. Because I can't imagine. Listen, I've been a student before. I've been a child before. As an adult, there's absolutely no amount of money you could pay me to deal with shitty little kids all day. The fact that you want to deal with shitty little kids is almost kind of worse than wanting to, do other stuff to shitty little kids.
You sound like a lesbian.
nursing, like, I'd be
I
working
can't
with, like,
talk.
old people
Never
wiping
mind.
people's
I'm
ass.
taking a 5.
What'd you say about wiping people's ass?
Like if I was a nurse.
Yeah, I had my ass wiped by a nurse once. It was an uncomfortable situation, but it is what it is.
Were they gentle?
Yeah, she was pretty nice about it. I took a shit, and the shit looked very odd, and it was probably the most painful shit I'd ever taken in my life. And, I was hanging open. I had all these stitches in me and, staples inside myself, and I could barely move. And I sat there shitting, and I was shaking, and it was horrible. And then I looked
was it a Filipino woman?
No, it was an older white lady. No, I didn't encounter any
that's probably
Filipino
part of the
nurses there. No. And then there was one nurse. It was a Somalian man. He shoved a Tylenol up my ass, and that wasn't a good time. So yeah, if you want to get inside of people's asses and stuff, then go ahead. Work at the hospital. You'll probably get spit on. You'll probably get beaten. You'll probably get attacked. But the money's pretty good, I think, and you probably have decent benefits. Otherwise,
What about being a doctor?
You don't have what it takes.
What if I try really hard?
You don't know. Listen, I hate to break it to you, but the people who become doctors, that is destiny manifest. It's Deus Ex Machina. That is chosen for you when you're like 2 years old. Okay?
It's too late, right?
It's way too late. Your parents should have been feeding you like medical textbooks as a child. If your parents wanted to be a doctor, they should have been cutting pages out of books of anatomy and then putting it into your cereal. Right? You have to be eating that since a baby.
But I'm Indian. That should help a little bit.
You're Indian?
I am.
What'd you get on your SATs?
I didn't take SATs. I took ACTs.
Okay.
For the state.
What'd you get?
I got a 20. I got a 23.
And what's the highest score?
Wait, this guy knows about computer virus. Ask him than that last time somebody got one.
I think they say like monkeys get like an 18.
Monkeys get an 18. And what's the highest you said?
36. I think.
36. Yeah, you don't have what it takes. Were you born in America?
I was born in America.
Yeah, so you're one of the new Indians. You don't really count. So when you see like the homeboys come over, from India, they've been eating medical textbooks, and they've been gaining the knowledge, and they come from a place that's like not dope and shit, and so they have to become doctors or else they die, right? And their whole family dies.
But I can talk normal. That puts me like a step.
No, it puts you beneath, because I got to be honest with you. Listen, when I show up to a medical facility, and if there's an Indian doctor talking to me, I don't want him to have an American accent. I want him to have an Indian accent. That's how I know he's a good doctor.
I can do a pretty good one.
No, that's not how they sound. That's not how this is. Too cartoonish. They're like they just don't say much. They're like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
You can do better.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay. They never speak to you really. It's like the old Asian doctor, old Indian doctor. They need to have an accent. Then it needs to seem like they almost never really learned English, and that's how you know they know their shit about the medicine. But you guys, wait, how old are you?
I'm 41.
No, you're not. Shut the fuck up.
I'm 31. I'm 31.
Are you actually 31 years old?
I'm 31. 94.
Okay, yeah. The realm of you being a doctor is this. Bye-bye! See ya! That's in the rearview mirror, pal. That shit's so far away you can't even fucking see it, 31. What are you talking about? You have any idea how long it takes to become a doctor? It's fucking 16 years until you can practice medicine. All right? You're going to be fucking 55 years old.
I don't know what to do with my future.
You're not already in school? This is a new decision you're making?
I'm in school.
For what?
Well, I just started, but I'm doing my gen ed. I took English and
at the young age of 31, you're doing your general education at university.
Yeah, I'm starting from scratch.
This guy just has to be a club promoter, dude. It's
What have you been doing for the last 11 years?
A whole lot of nothing. Being lazy, watching your shit for God knows why.
And mooching off of your hardworking immigrant parents, huh?
Yes.
Terrible behavior.
Terrible.
Are you the only child?
They want to kick me out.
They want to kick you out? They're done with you. Wow.
Yeah, I'm the failure.
He must have really went too far.
Mm-hmm.
My brother's an accountant. My other one's in the medical field, and I'm just me.
Yeah. What you need to do is put on your fucking adult shoes, put on your fucking big boy pants, whatever it takes, and go into IT or something, okay, and blitz your way through the certificates.
But
and That's
my,
just
my mom wants to put me. She wants to put me in the newspaper in India to find a wife. They put an ad.
Well, they're
out
gonna
in
send
the
you back
paper.
to India.
Well, yeah, that's one of the options. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'd say go back to India. All right, it's probably going to be the best that you're going to get at 31. Thanks for calling, sir. You've been cured. Really great stuff. Enjoy
Thank you so
India.
much.
All right. It is what it is. 31. I mean, it's too late, dude. It's too late to be saying shit like I could become a doctor. You know, it's too late to have that idea. The idea that you might, at some, in some absurd sense, the idea that you might be able to become a doctor is that idea. There's a hard cutoff for it at age, I think, 21. That's like the latest you could possibly start to be like, you know what, I want to become a doctor. That's the latest you could possibly start. And even then, that's a bad idea.
All the residents are going to call you Unc.
They're going to call you Unc. Yeah, you're going to be dealing with like an attending physician who's like 14 years old because she's been eating medical textbooks her entire life, and you haven't eaten even a single textbook. 21 still sounds late. 21 in the scenario or in the sense that you're already going to school. I think if you're 21 and you have zero education, you're probably fucked becoming a doctor. But if you've already been going to school and you're like, oh, maybe I want to change my plan, then maybe you can do that at 21. But even then, 21's late because what? You've been in school for 3 years. You're 3 years behind everybody who started at 18 or started at 17. When's the earliest you can go to university? 17? Or is that possible?
I don't think you have to be old to anything.
I am a surgeon. Doogie Howser went at 12. Unfortunately, Doogie Howser is a fictitious person. I don't know, Haruko-sama 11. Bro, do you think people want a doctor from East Carolina University? No. As soon as you become a doctor, your education doesn't really matter. Like where you went and got the education. You know, because isn't that shit all standardized? You have to pass the board certification. So
yeah,
it's like,
you gotta take the MCAT.
So it's like as soon as you get that, it's like it doesn't really matter where you went to school because that shit's all the same. I think the only place where you went to school really matters is probably what, law school and engineering, right?
But it only matters if you went to a really good school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's like if you apply to a job, so like being a lawyer, if you apply somewhere, a Harvard law school student is always going to get the job over a guy who went to East Carolina University, or like a guy who went to MIT as an engineer is always going to get the job over a guy who went to East Carolina University, right? Those are like the only two,
probably.
Only the two disciplines that actually matter where you went to school, right? Law school and engineering. Everything else,
maybe like political science or something too.
Maybe political science. Even that, I feel like I've never.
Maybe math.
I base it off of whether or not I've seen a drama about it, a TV show about it. Yeah. Right.
I mean, that's what other people do too.
Base it off of the TV shows they've seen.
Yeah, because it's like it must be really good if it made it on fucking TV. You never hear about fucking doctor from East Carolina University.
East Carolina University. I don't know. Dude, can you read that hate comment?
Oh, yeah. Imagine being this fat loser trying to act like you are so great online, only to look into the mirror and hate the reality that you are a fat, ugly slob and no decent person wants to be around. Wild life.
Enjoy work in the morning, big guy. Hey, Dan, you know when I'm going to wake up tomorrow?
I gotta go check the ham.
Oh, you gotta check the ham. The answer's whenever I want.
411 turn the lights on with X300. Toad, I got a 3D printer. Tell me some stuff to print.
I think what you should do is invest a lot of money into buying the filament so that you can print those 3D dragons that are everywhere and that everybody hates. And then what you should start doing is sending those dragons to people randomly in the mail. Because nobody's ever actually wanted one, but they seem to show up everywhere.
Online advice show.
Those slinky dragons.
_Ponyboy just subscribed. Have fun at work in the morning, bud.
Really good stuff, _Ponyboy. Thanks for the Prime sub for 11 months. All right. Really great stuff. You cannot just create firearms, guys, okay? Don't say that. Don't suggest it either. Dr. House? I feel like I should know that because I've seen a lot of House MD. Move quietly like lasagna. Lasagna moves? Like the G in lasagna. 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 La fufu. I didn't eat the whole lasagna at Ptolemac. Not in one sitting. But I ate the lasagna over the course of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I've quit vaping before, Circoitus. I quit permanently, basically, at one point. But then I found these really dope vapes that tasted like Red Bull. And then it was all over from there. And that was like 4 years ago. And I had quit. I had quit completely. But then the Red Bull vapes came out. And those tasted really good. Fellas, go ahead and press 5. Press 5 until I return. Press 5. Need to go upstairs and grab something. Go ahead, press 5. How much you chop it off? You can't afford it. Hey, people aren't pressing 5. Fucking bitch. Can't follow simple instructions? What are you, fucking stupid or something? Huh? What are you, fucking dumb? How hard is it to press it until I get back?
Conwooble, thanks a lot for the 5 fucking gifted subs.
Check that out. Got burnt. Hot pan. Hot water burn baby. Yeah. It's no good.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Papa Booey cheered. X700, that chair looks like a roadside find. Like this song I heard from Chicago Farmer about a mattress.
It's from Ica, dude. It's from Ica. Not from the roadside. Now this shit. Thing's a little fucked. No good. Watch out, guys. There's a Chinese spy in the chat telling us to breathe the smog air. If I could breathe only vape, I would. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hi, so my friend plays Warhammer, and I'm wondering if I should report him to some sort of authorities.
Yeah, go ahead. Put him on the phone.
Okay, he's right here.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, so how long have you been gay?
Well, I mean, I never knew.
You never knew. Do your parents know that you're gay?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Put the other guy back on the phone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you have to take that guy to a facility or something, like a group home. It sounds like he needs clinical help. You know, he doesn't really sound like he knows what's
plays
going
all
on.
the time.
You can't play
And he
Warhammer
plays
all the time. It's not possible. You need
He
friends
does,
to
and
play
he plays
that.
Skyrim too. All he does is mod Skyrim all day too.
He mods Skyrim. He plays nothing but Warhammer and he mods Skyrim, really.
He doesn't even play the fucking game. He just mods it. He's addicted.
Who else is in the room?
3 buddies.
Okay, put the third buddy on the phone, not the Warhammer guy.
Here. Hello?
Okay, do your parents know that you're gay?
Well, they kind of figured it out with the company I keep.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you know, there's no way you're not with the dudes that you hang out with. So, you know, how do you fit into the situation? You've got gay dude number 1, annoying. He's just kind of annoying. And then you've got the weirdo who plays the he just mods Skyrim all day. I mean, that's kind of fucked up. What do you do? What's wrong with you?
I mean, probably everything. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You're not sure.
Well, there's that. I got one of them to go on a bike ride with me earlier today. Then I got in his car to go to lunch, and then I've been kidnapped ever since.
And this is on a Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
The guy you're talking to, all he does is drink. He doesn't have a job, and he's talking.
Jab? How about, hey, annoying guy? No one's talking to you, annoying guy. Literally, no one's talking to the annoying guy. Holy fuck! I can see why. You know, he's the most annoying one. That's why he's the one who's on the fucking phone. Jesus goddamn Christ! Do any of you have jobs?
Well, we're looking.
You're looking. So none of you guys are employed.
Technically, I have 2 jobs, but I just don't go.
Technically, you have 2 jobs, but you just don't go. Is that like not signing into Uber Eats or something for the day?
Relatively the same.
Okay. It's like impossible to have a conversation with you guys. You can't fucking say anything without giggling like you're a schoolgirl. Put the Warhammer guy back on the phone.
So, man, what you want?
So, do you have a job, Warhammer guy?
Oh, man, what the fuck do you think? It's a Tuesday.
So, how do you afford the figurines?
He used to work at the post office.
Ah, that's what's wrong with him. Okay, put the most annoying guy back on the phone.
Annoying guy speaking.
Okay, you're all fucking insufferable. Fuck off! Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No wonder that guy's so fucking weird. He used to work at the post office. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. There's something about working at the post office that makes you a deranged freak. Going postal. Yeah, that's why they call it that. That's why they call it that, I believe. Going postal. We're looking at stuff. Papa Booey. Thanks for the 5. Sorry. Thanks for the $700. All right, Papa Booey. Woohoo! And Con Wobble for the 5. 5 fucking gifted subs. All right. You get the tier 1 friendship package to Canmo and Zaxxon Color, Omnibuson, Vinny Chase 7, and Blunt Blaine. All right. Woo! Yeah. All right, Con Wobble. Very professional. Yeah, it's online advice show. Yeah, we give people free help online. Yeah, all you gotta do is call the phone number 202-935-0688. Yeah. No. Marijuana is very bad. You shouldn't be saying that. You don't want to be walking around bragging about how high you are on pot. Pot is bad. It gives you dementia, gives you Alzheimer's, psychosis, marijuana-induced psychosis. Makes you violent, makes you kill people.
The online advice show.
Moisty_unicorns just subscribed. What a waste of a year.
I know for a fact there's way worse shit you could have been doing for the last year, Moisty Unicorns. I mean, you could have been watching fucking Pokimane or something. Can you imagine that loser shit? You know, watching some fucking stupid bullshit? Right? Come on. There's way worse shit you could have been doing. I mean, this isn't dope, but there's way worse shit you could have been doing. Yeah. Yeah, Amoranth fans. Yeah. That bitch's robbery situation was so fucking wild, dude. The police say that it's real, but I just don't believe it for some reason. It just seems so strange. It just seems so odd. I just don't fully believe it. Robbery situation? Yeah, she had some people kidnap her or something, and then they broke into her house, and then they were trying to get her Bitcoin or some shit. And apparently, you know, the police said that it happened, I guess. I mean, it's illegal to... I mean, that was, what, a felony to report a fake crime or something? But it just does not seem... The video looks fake AF. Apparently, one of them got shot and ended up at the hospital. So... I mean, you can't really stage that, right? You can't really stage shooting somebody and having them go to the hospital. But it just seemed so odd. Yeah, it seems suspect. How do you fake a police report? You can't fake a police report unless you're... Well, that would be against the law, right? Do we get any updates after that? Well, this is when the slow wheels of justice begin to turn. I mean... I don't know. I have to imagine it's Very odd. It just seemed so strange. But then again, you know, she had some other strange stuff that she's been doing in the past. Now everyone knows who the husband is. Yeah. She's rich as fuck, so nothing matters anymore, I guess. I mean, that's true. I gotta be honest with you, if you were incredibly wealthy, if I was mega rich, I don't think I would want to live in a house. I would rather live in, like, the penthouse of a condo building. It seems far more secure. Right? Because if you have a house, then people can just, like, show up in a van with, like, a team of people to attack you, right? But if you're on, like, the 60th floor, there's, like, an alarm system, there's, like, a guy sitting at the front desk, you know. You can emote with a drawbridge. Maybe get a castle. You'd have to build a big wall. Buy the apartment below you, too. Well, that's what I'm saying. When you're that rich, you can buy the whole floor, right? You could just buy the whole floor, and it's like, fuck, you got a huge house. Would a house really be the number one move? I don't think so. Buy an island. That's pretty good. An island is pretty good. But then you need to hire people to live on the island. I mean, Rogue Heron, you know, I've said it before, I wish I had the ability to charge people after they call if it was bad. You know, I do. I wish I had the ability to charge their phone number, but just unfortunately not possible. This guy's clearly never seen real tits before. A training bra? I wouldn't be able to fit my tits in a training bra. Are you fucking crazy? Also, kids wear those. Why are you thinking about kids right now, Freaka Scott? Huh? Why are you thinking about something a kid wears? Weirdo with the booba emoji. Everybody, we've got a pedophile in the chat. Watch out, Freaka Scott is a pedophile. Watch out, guys. He's thinking about weird. He's thinking about kids' undergarments. Nasty. LOL. Don't put. You can't just put that face and try and brush past this, Freaka Scott. You can't just brush past this by making that face an LOL. Yeah, that's weird, right? That's weirdo behavior. What the heck? Odd. Tip to the ATF. I don't know if the ATF can help in this situation. Alcohol, tits, freaks. Listen, if I could read Korean, I'd read your comment, but I can't read fucking Korean, dude. Okay? I don't even know what that shit says. It's Online Advice Show. Shrimply, all you have to do is call the phone number 202-935-0688. You can call in and receive free help online, alright? Alright. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Yeah, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. I made some chili last night with the Mrs. Dash taco seasoning. It just doesn't taste like anything, you know? It just does not taste like anything. It's so odd. It's truly just ruined. Dash's ass. Yeah, but you would imagine, I mean, it to still at least taste like something. I don't know. Everything sucks now. Mr. Dash. Mr. Dash. Mr. Dash. Fuck Danos. Who's Dano? Is it Mr. Dash? Hello, yes, I feel obligated to, comma, for the people, ... to view this fat, rude call reception center worker. Why'd you say hello? Should have just gotten taco chili powder. Well, yeah, but everything has sodium in it. Everything's got so much damn sodium in it. It's got so much damn sodium in it, pimp. Salsa and chili sauce both have fucking sodium. What's wrong with sodium? Dude, have you ever seen how much sodium there is in stuff? You're not supposed to have that much. You're supposed to have what? You're supposed to have 2,000 milligrams a day maximum. And there's like...
The online advice show.
There's like...
Priest Cascott just subscribed.
When you look at the sodium content in something, like when you look at something... Okay, what do you guys like to eat? What do you guys like to... What's your favorite thing to have at a fast food place? Somebody's got to have their favorite item at a fast food place. Sodium, pizza. I mean, pizza's a terrible example because no one eats the whole... I mean, we're going to eat the whole fucking thing, but... Depends how big the pizza is, I guess. Cheeseburger, yeah, but from where? What kind of cheeseburger do you want to know about? Baconator, yeah. I accept the cookies. You have to download fucking Wendy's gay-ass app? What's a burger? Dude, 1,500 milligrams of sodium in a Baconator. And that's just for the hamburger. That's just for the one thing. 1,500 is the most you're supposed to have an entire day. And that's just for one Wendy's Baconator. For a single one. And that's the maximum amount you're supposed to have in an entire day. Not including the fries, dude. Not including the fucking fries. You can only eat that. Yeah, that'll be the only thing you can eat for the day. Or you can have stuff that has no sodium in it, but... Why is salt free nowadays? In my days, I was paid in salt. How old are you, dude? How old are you?
He's a minor.
Whoa. Yeah, nice one, dude. Nice one. Yeah, good one. Listen, it's a lot. It's a lot of sodium. It's a lot. It's a fuck ton. I move in stealth like a lasagna. Somebody said that earlier. They said they move in silence like a lasagna. What about Cinnabon Cinnamon roll? A Cinnabon? I mean, there's probably not that much... Well, actually, bread has a fuck ton in it, but... I would assume a Cinnabon probably has less than a Baconator. The classic roll has 1,150 milligrams of sodium. For the classic Cinnabon. 1,150 milligrams of sodium. Worth it.
The online advice show.
Serta Bobin just subscribed.
Look us up, Serta Bobbin. Thanks for the Tier 1 friendship package for 19 months. All right. Really great stuff. The salt is killing everyone. I mean, there's just so much. It just seems so unnecessary sometimes. Moving to Florida next month. Hopefully you're not near the water. Your shit might get blown over.
Splash zone.
Splash zone. Yeah.
The online advice show.
Circoitus just subscribed.
All right. Thanks a lot, Circoitus, for converting from a filthy, disgusting Prime sub to a Tier 1 friend. All right. Look us up, Circoitus. Okay. Very professional. It's online advice show. We give people free help online. All right. All right. If I had one Cinnabon a day and took a multivitamin, I would theoretically be okay, right?
The online advice
I mean, it really depends on what else you're eating
Extreme
in your
Gaming
life.
just subscribed. Toad fuss a 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 toad fuss a.
Really great stuff, X-Street Gaming. Thanks for the Tier 1 friendship package for 24 months. All right. Really great stuff. All right. Nothing else. Total calorie deficit. So you're saying you're going to go on a Cinnabon diet. You're just going to have one, you can have one cinnamon roll every day and nothing else. Dude, what do you think about this guy's Cinnabon diet?
Epic. Cool.
Epic and cool. I mean, fuck it, right? You know, your blood sugar is probably going to go through the roof when you eat the Cinnabon, and then it's going to be all fucked up for the rest of the day until you have your next Cinnabon, but... And then you're going to get addicted to eating the Cinnabons. You're gonna fucking... It's going to be like crack, dude. You're going to be hooked on the buns. I am going to be one angry guy. You're planning on being mad? It is what it is. Reckle, I believe it's a plastic spoon worth of microplastics. A spoon. A spoon's worth. How much sodium in factory printed steaks? I didn't know a factory could print steaks. That's possible? To print a steak?
The online advice show.
Fat Snack just subscribed. You're gonna start doing FaceTime calls and I'll be the first piece of shit you take a call from.
Not for a Prime sub, Fat Snack. I'm not video calling you. Not for that. Thanks for the Prime sub for 18 months. All right. But you're gonna have to fucking give me some real money if you want me to see your fucking ugly face. And I bet that shit nasty, too. No offense, but I have to assume you're all some weird-looking people, you know. Like the fucking weird guy from the Goonies. You know. How many microplastics in a Dasani? It's impossible to avoid the microplastics. It's already here, man. It's in everything.
It's good for you.
I don't think it's really good for you.
Yeah, it is. Because you build up like a tolerance.
Online advice show.
Darth_dad_bod just subscribed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why do you think those fucking turtles get fucked up so bad? They have no tolerance to it.
For the stuff, Darth_dad_bod. Thanks for the tier 3 friendship package for 27 months. All right. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. Okay. Very professional. I mean, there's no way to avoid the microplastics. It's like, that shit's in the water. It's in the pipes. It's in the cows. And then you eat the cow and you get the microns. And then that shit makes it into your blood. And then that shit's so small it gets into your brain. You can't filter microplastics because those shits are micro, right? Is there anything that can filter?
It goes right through the filter.
Right, it goes right through the filter because that shit's micro. And a filter maze will be motherfucking macro. I shit a candle the other day. Candles aren't made out of plastic, dude. That would stink like shit. A candle made out of plastic. No one wants a fucking plastic candle, dude. Thing's gonna reek. You ever smelt burning plastic? I probably got way more plastic inside me than anybody. I used to smoke pot out of a plastic water bottle with a metal straw in
just
it.
Subscribed.
Didn't you used to get so excited about Uncrustables when you were a kid you'd eat the package?
I never had an Uncrustable until I got to America. They didn't exist in Canada. Never saw them.
And you ate you ate right through the package?
I ate right through the package. I ate the plastic, the wrapping on it. I thought that was part of it, dude. I bit right through it.
So you want the crust on or something?
I'm going to crush this Uncrustable. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I be today, sir?
Hey, is this Advice Frog?
What is your online advice question today?
Hey, I've sort of screwed up at work. I've been training someone new. And in my attempt to be nice, I think I've misled them a little bit.
Okay. Racism? Were you racist?
No, I was too friendly. And now this person is, I think, interested in me and more than friends.
Okay. Are you homosexual?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. When's the last time you had sex with a man?
I've never had sex with a man.
Okay, you're probably not gay then. Is this a man who's trying to fuck you?
No, it's a woman.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Right. Yeah. A new woman at work wants to fuck you. Come on, let's come back to fantasy land.
It was a surprise to me also, for the record.
Right. And so is this bitch all fucked up, or is she like blind or something, or maybe she's got like cauliflower ear? Like, is she like, how does she look? You think she looks normal or what?
Yeah, she's like a little bit skinny, but yeah, she's okay.
Oh, she's a little bit skinny. Oh, so you're telling me a skinny model who works at your company wants to fuck you? Model. Is that what you're saying? You're telling me, this skinny model from fucking GQ magazine wants to fuck you? Sports Illustrated, huh? Wow.
Is it GQ Gay Queer magazine?
GQ is Guys Quarterly, I believe.
So
yeah, this is a real nice fantasy you've been spinning.
No, this is a real thing.
Uh-huh.
And so we've been texting just professional stuff at first, just like when she has questions, she felt comfortable coming to me. Now it's sort of evolved a little bit from that to like playful flirting, and she's basically saying that I need to let my wife know that we've sort of been kind of flirting like that. 'Cause she doesn't feel right about it.
The woman at work is telling you that you need to tell your wife that you've been talking to her. What have you been saying to her?
Oh, just little things here and there, nothing crazy.
Like what?
I don't know. She'll message me like just stupid stuff. Like,
oh my god, my pussy's so wet. Wish you were here, just touching my pussy right now.
she's a little bit younger than me. She said something.
Oh my god, she's a young, skinny woman texting you about her pussy at work. Really?
She said something about what that kitty do or something stupid, and I don't know the brain rot.
Okay.
I don't know the brain rot lingo. I'm an older.
Well, what that kitty do means she's talking about her pussy and she's trying to have. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, this woman's obviously insane. Okay, and I think you might be crazier. I don't believe you at all. But in some absurd scenario where you're not just completely lying online, it's time for you to report her to HR and just get rid of her. Okay?
Let it get farther and then sue.
No, he's not going to win a lawsuit, dude. Are you kidding me?
He's got text messages.
What about in a like? What if she goes to my wife and
just tell his wife beforehand so he doesn't get divorced?
Well, it's got to own up to it, right?
I mean, Dune says that you should tell your wife beforehand, and then you should let her keep texting you, and then sue the company for sexual harassment.
Okay.
I think that you should just. I think what you should do is get her fired ASAP. Just get this out of the way. It's going to completely ruin your life. This is the worst thing you could possibly do ever. Okay? Thanks a lot for calling, sir. Don't ruin your life. Get her fired. Move on. Okay, keep your head out of the fucking whatever planet you're on. Your head's on a different universe or something where this might be happening. I don't believe you. Get out. I don't believe him for even a second. He's telling me...
You should go to that where that guy lives and have sex with him in front of the woman so that she gets all those nasty ideas out of her head.
Which one? The woman that he's training at work that he's sexually harassing?
The one he's grooming.
What if he's handsome? S7 Ra 7 Aegis 7.
That's her in the chat.
That's a porn scenario, okay? That was a porn story. That's not something that happens in reality, you know? And even if it does, I mean, it's not gonna happen to that guy. You could just tell by the way.
Just hit her.
You know, punch her like a there's just one gut punch.
Yeah.
And you just fucking get her under the, knock the wind right out of her, Houdini style. Just punch her in the gut real quick.
Listen, if a man sexually harassed a woman at work, everybody would say, just, you know, yeah, you're totally within reason to punch him in the balls. Punch her in the balls.
Women don't have ball.
Punch her in the head.
The one ball.
The worst one. That's where all the bad things come from.
The head. Kick her in the uterus. Yeah. That shit's deep, dude. That shit's all the way inside.
How thin do you think his foot is?
Noodle foot. Yeah, that's the reality GTB 911. Yeah. You know, if he had said, oh yeah, she's fucked up, she's got cauliflower ear, she's blind in one eye, she's got a snaggletooth. Like, yeah, you know, I might believe it. You know, but he's saying, oh, you know, this fucking young, nubile, skinny teen is trying to fuck me at work. That's a porn scenario.
Use those words.
What?
So I don't think those are the words he used.
Well, that's basically what he was. That's what he was saying.
That might have been the tags in the video
that's what
that
he was
watched,
saying,
but I don't think that was what he said.
Yeah, I think he said she was a young, nubile, skinny teen. Blonde teen. It just doesn't make any sense. Are you sad Seymour Wiener is dead? I know Dune is. Have you heard about Seymour Wiener?
Yeah, he had ligma.
What's ligma?
Grow up.
I'm the one who has to grow up.
He fucking died.
I'm the one who has to grow up. Yeah. I'm the one who has to grow up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dune is clanking on some ham, apparently. He's clanking on a ham.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Dune's a very violent eater. He's always throwing his elbows around. He's slamming things, yelling, Sharmuta, you know, Igarbol, Hummus, Barakin Garage, and gnashing his teeth, gnawing, growling. Yeah. He eats like he's in jail. He leans all the way over the food and he protects it with his arms. Myself and Mike, on the other hand, we eat, you know, elegant.
You're just jealous because that ham was full of salt and you can't have one anymore.
You shouldn't be having that much salt either, man.
What do you mean?
When's the last time you got your blood pressure checked?
I had good blood pressure. It used to be high.
Know that?
Because I got it checked at the blowjob doctor. The chiropractor?
The chiropractor.
Yeah.
How much salt do you eat?
Probably way too much.
Probably way too much.
Probably way too much.
It doesn't make any sense.
What?
I don't know. They always say it's so bad.
If you exercise and you
But the salt
drink
is
a
the
lot
salt.
of water,
Salt doesn't go anywhere. Drink water. I mean,
Yeah, you sweat it out.
You still ingested the salt. Sweat out the salt.
if you drink a lot of water, and I think if you have potassium or some shit, you will you'll just basically pee it out. And if you exercise, that's like the easiest way to get rid of it. You just need to wear a sweater all the time.
I don't like wearing sweaters.
Okay, then well, you need to lose 300 pounds.
If I lost 300 pounds, I'd disappear, dude.
You wouldn't have a salt problem.
It wouldn't exist anymore.
You just need to lose 400 to 500 pounds, and this won't be a problem for you.
It wouldn't exist.
One simple diet where you lose 600, 700, 800 pounds, and most of these fucking blood pressure bullshit issues will just go away after you use like 900, like 1,000 pounds.
I'd rather just not eat salt.
Sounds like you don't want to fucking live a life worth living.
I mean, it's okay, you know. It's all right. You don't even.
You can't have Zins anymore. Those are nicotine salts.
Is there sodium in those? What's the nutrition on a Zyn?
I think they do have calories.
Do they?
It's like the way like
don't
a
eat it,
piece of
though.
gum has calories.
You don't eat it, though.
What do you mean? You don't swallow your Zyn?
You swallow it?
Yeah.
There's no way there's real sodium in a Zyn.
They're nicotine salts. That's probably why you have too much salt in you.
You think it's from the Zins? I haven't had a Zyn in a while.
Yeah. Don't you have the ham flavored ones?
There's no way. There's no ham flavored Zins I would know about it. There's no sodium in one of those.
You get them on Food News.
There's no sodium in those. There can't be actual sodium in a Zyn.
They're nicotine salts. These people are so stupid. It's literally in the name.
Less than 10 milligrams. That's nothing. That's nothing less than 10 milligrams. That's nothing. That ain't shit. Mm. Mm. Not 500, no. Not 500 pounds. A large fry from McDonald's is 400 milligrams of sodium. That seems low. I would assume it to be much higher than that. I would assume it'd be much higher than 400 for a large French fry. I feel it'd be much higher than 400. At what point would you say you were the roundest? Probably 2 years ago. I was pretty round. I was
When
pretty
you got
round
fired
2
at the
years
carnival.
ago. I think I was 500 pounds 2 years ago.
You're what?
I think I was 500 pounds like 2 years ago.
You used to tell me you're only 200 pounds.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true. It's 405 now. I think I was under. I think I was under 400 when I got out of the hospital.
From the liposuction?
Yeah, from the liposuction. Yeah, they could only remove 100. They said it was impossible.
You filled up the barrel.
You made it to 500. I think I was 500 when I went into the hospital, which was 2 years ago. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And then when I got out of the hospital, I think I was like $3.99.
You're on sale.
Yeah. Or no, I was for something. What was it? I think I lost like 60 pounds in the hospital, which was crazy.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Probably still at the Lost and Found there.
Like, if you get, someone's gonna come back for this. Someone's gonna come back for this.
They put in the drawer under the Lost and Found because they know that you're coming back. They don't want to hit the one you're on the policy for throwing it in the trash or somebody taking it home.
Mm-hmm. Some guy's waiting on it.
I know he's coming back. It's got his name on it, so.
No way you're 400. Why did I lie about that? Why'd I be fibbing?
Just take the dimensions of the chair that he's in, and you should be able to find out his exact weight.
It's an IKEA chair. It's a chair from IKEA.
Oh, did you pay off your IKEA loan yet?
Yeah, I paid off my IKEA loan.
He did pay off $100 of it today, so.
What's the point? Why even? Why even? How the fuck do you even get one of those? Whatever. I don't fucking want to know. There's not that hassle managed for the Tier 1 friendship package for 27 months. All right. You were so close to starring in your own My 600 Pound Life. I didn't get there. I almost died beforehand, man. I was trying, For the life of me, I was trying. Nah, Lita, I won't be able to see someone for that until November, apparently. So, that's fucking crazy. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Maybe they'll call me at a. Maybe they'll call me at a different point.
Just say it's burning.
It burns. It burns. It hurts. What if it spreads to your brain in September? If it happened that quickly, that'd be pretty dope.
Why didn't you start a GoFundMe?
What is this guy saying? Did you finally get back your blood work you did like 4 months ago and everyone was crazy and you were in a small room? Dude, what?
That's a dream he had.
That does seem like a dream he had.
That's an anxiety dream.
On my behalf?
Maybe he's dreaming from your POV. Like John Malkovich?
Whoa,
being John Malkovich?
Being John Malkovich.
Being Toad Malkovich.
Being Toad Malkovich. What the hell? The hospital visit. But that was not 4 months ago, Shane. That was 2 years ago. This June, it'll be a year since the tube was removed. Can you believe that? And I had the tube for a year.
Yeah, you seem different after it. Like, your personality changed a lot.
Well, I had that plastic inside me for so long. It's gotten into my head.
You're, like angrier without the tube and, like, more sour all the time, and you lash out more violently. You have a shorter fuse ever since you got the tube removed.
Shit's just been really boring,
I mean, how do you like come back from having a tube in you? That seems like the height of one's life.
Having the tube inside?
It's like skydiving every day.
It wasn't really like skydiving. It was just like really annoying, and it kind of hurt,
Yeah, but you'd always like fling it around and like do tricks, and like you did like jump rope with.
I wasn't flinging it.
Kids in your
doing
neighborhood
tricks. I wasn't
with
flinging
it.
it and doing
They would do
tricks.
jump rope with it.
I wish you guys had come to visit when I had it, because then I would have let you sniffed it. Would you have sniffed it?
I just wanted to pop the balloon,
I would have let you pop it.
and then he'd be flying around the room.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You know what it is? Ever since I started sitting at a desk again, it's just not been good. It was so much more fun when I was sitting on the couch with my laptop. It was like every day was summer vacation.
Man does not belong at a desk.
No, the
He
desk
belongs
is
on a couch.
is a violent object.
You can never truly be comfortable at a desk.
Not fully. You know, it doesn't even matter how far your chair reclines. Toad, like I said, when you were totally confused on what to do next after your... Oh! Yeah, that was... Oh, yes, that was a while ago, yeah. That was for something completely different. Rogue Heron, that was for something completely different. Yeah. That wasn't for a medical issue, that was for something else. That I happened to have... They needed blood for. That was for something else.
Chiropractor.
It was for the chiropractor. Do you sit on a medicine ball? You don't sit on a medicine ball. You sit on a yoga ball. A medicine ball is one of the heavy ones.
Just a really small ball on the floor.
Sitting on a 50
eyebrows
medicine
barely
ball.
above the desk.
Do chiros actually fix you? No! No! Fuckface, no! He's falling for it, dude.
It's a cult, dude. Don't
fall for it, dude. Oh, disappeared. Ah, that's what's wrong with this guy. This guy's been fucking spamming nonsense all night, but he believes in chiropractors. That's what's wrong with him. Man, I gotta tell you something. The chiropractors, those motherfuckers think that you can heal someone with a magnet, dude.
Online advice show.
Wake up. The fuck are you talking about, chiropractor? Thanks a lot, Hawk_goes for gifting a tier 1 friendship package to chiropractor_bisexual. Alright. Chiropractor bisexual. You kind of have to be a bisexual to be a chiropractor, don't you think? Because you have to, like, caress and touch both genders.
Yeah.
You know, grab them and yank them around, put them inside of your vice grip, C-clamp, twist their fucking legs, punch their hip with a hammer, start wailing on the spine with a mallet, take the head, wrap it up in a towel, yank on it, smash that old woman, crush her, break her spine. Have you guys seen... I was playing Oblivion when we watched this, right? This is such a horrific video. This video is horrific, dude. But there's just something about it that's... I don't know. It's just no good. None of this is any good, but look at this.
You know, the most popular career pivot is nursing home.
Lots and lots of years.
Dude, look at this.
Beautiful.
Have you seen this
Last
one,
time
too?
I looked at that x-ray, I remember seeing 18 fractures out of 24 vertebrae in the spine. Just bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. They were all old fractures. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Good.
Look at this.
Ow! Yes, man. Oh, yeah. Good move.
Dude, this is the face of healing. This is what healing looks like right here.
Down, up and down. Good.
Ow! Ow! Dude, she goes, fucking ow! Dude, she said ow! How can that be good for you, dude? Ow!
Oh. Yep. Oh, yes, man. Oh,
Just beat her up!
Good movement there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Lorraine, relax that head for me.
Oh.
There it is.
She turns into a fucking guppy, dude. She starts fucking tasting the air. Dude, it's just no good. Oh my god.
Doesn't that guy look like he would, in any other context, he'd be scamming you?
Right, he'd be like, he'd come up to you on the street corner and be like, hey, you want to buy some speakers?
Yeah.
You know, you want to buy some
like
speakers?
That guy's selling a lifestyle course on the internet. He has the same look.
Absolutely insane. That poor woman. We want to buy a watch. Yeah, I got Rolexes. $800. These things fell off a truck. I have to get rid of them. They're overstock on Rolexes. Yeah, who the fuck would buy a Rolex? Are you retarded or something? Not a fucking idiot. Why would I buy a Rolex? Wouldn't fit your wrist. You realize you can add links to them, right, if you're not a broke piece of shit?
That was a tell. That was a tell. That was a bad tell. That he wouldn't fit your wrist,
wouldn't
like
fit.
acting like he knows about. I was just like all watches. It's not even like a
You
Rolex
can just
thing.
buy a band for any of them. Dude, who the fuck... Would you buy a Rolex, dude? Would you actually buy one?
No.
No?
I'd rather have a gold bar.
Right! Run out a chunk of gold. What the fuck's the good in the... seriously? An analog clock? What year is it, dude?
No, not even that. It's just a fucking... It's like bullshit.
The standard bracelet wouldn't fit you. You realize everybody who buys a Rolex has it sized and has links added and removed, right?
Subscribed.
Well,
What
you're
is the
poor,
best
so I guess you
insult
don't
for
realize
people who
that.
pay to win in
You're not
fun
even in the
games?
price range of a Rolex. I could go and buy a Rolex if I wanted to. I'm not going to waste money on that, though. Why the fuck would I fucking blow money on a Rolex? I'm not retarded. Stupid decision to make. It really is. It's like it's true. Like everybody who's in like the wagey category, they all think the same things. Are like, oh, the real status is having a Rolex of all things.
Rolex, the whole
Like-
Rolex market is like second tier sellers that like kind of
It's
just scam
all-
people who
it's
don't
all,
know.
Yeah, it's all resold bullshit.
Because
everybody
it's
lying
like a
to
fucking,
each other.
You have to be like on a wait list to get it. So like the secondary
Dumb.
market for it is just like people flipping watches.
Listen, if you have a Rolex and you like it, there's nothing wrong with buying something nice if you enjoy what it is for some reason. But it's not like it's not something that like wealthy people have. You know, like, oh, this guy's got a Rolex. You know for a fact he's really, really rich. Like usually broke people have them because they think it makes you look rich to have a Rolex.
Well, you
Right.
wear the Rolex to get the connections.
Right, to get the connections, you wear the Rolex. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I be today, sir?
Hello, I would like to be a therapist, please.
Okay, just gotta go to university or something, probably get a degree.
I have some kind of degree, but it's not valid in my country.
Okay,
I cannot go
get a new
to
one then.
university because I'm sick.
Okay, well then I guess you're out of options. That's really all there is to it, pimp.
Can I be a medicine man?
Can you be a medicine man? I mean, that's just sort of something you determine, you know, on your own. You just go out and you call yourself a medicine man and then you become one.
How to become a medicine man?
You just sort of say it. It's like something you declare. I'm a medicine man.
Ah,
I could say it right now. I'm a medicine man too. I'm a shaman.
I'm a medicine man. too.
Congratulations.
I'm a shaman.
Okay. Really great stuff. Thanks for calling, sir. You've been cured. All right.
Thank you very much.
He's a medicine man, guys. So am I. I'm a cowboy. Yeah, you can just say whatever. Yeah, you're a cowboy. Go ahead. All right. Dude, what are you? Retard.
A Rolex.
Oh. You're a Rolex?
Yeah.
Can we do like a Flava Flav thing? And then you like paint yourself to look like a clock, and then I'll wear you like a chain.
Like a belt.
I'll put you in a baby Bjorn, and you can wear a clock around your neck. Do you think you can get one of those? I could carry you around in one of those.
Probably.
That'd be a good prank video.
The trick would be trying to make one so that you
Right.
could
We'll
even
make
wear
one to
it.
scale. Make one to scale so that you could get into it and I could wear it. But we could like go to
Actually,
we could
that
go
would
to, like,
that would
Denny's or
be
something. Be like, can we get it? Can I get a kids meal for my kid here?
if you just scaled it up, it would probably work out evenly too.
Yeah.
I could fit in and you could wear.
Right.
You know what a woman is probably wearing.
How do we get a Dune-sized baby Bjorn so we can get around? I don't think anybody is going to know here.
The Online Advice Show.
Adult baby harness.
Not a nut for you, just subscribed.
There's not no donut for you for the Prime sub. No, really great stuff. No, really great stuff. No, all right. Really great stuff. How good do you think your stream is compared to a normal stream? Are you implying something about this is abnormal? What the fuck do you think's normal? The woman in the miniature pool riding a banana, is that normal? What the fuck's normal?
Where does the banana go when the stream's
Hey,
off?
whoa, calm. I'm not the one who's not
Does it
calm.
just
You're
sit
the one
there?
who's accusing. The banana just sits there. I can tell. Listen, as someone who
Sat
used to
in
be in the pool, I can tell he just sits there, alone, with a Sharpie on it, just floating around, bouncing from edge to edge of the little kiddie pool. Yeah.
It's kind of sad. No audience.
It's just there. The camera's turned off. Nobody's home. But it can be seen. Does it go on Axiom X? Yeah, it's been okay. I mean, we're just giving people free help online. Oh my god, the time's flying by. Jeez Louise. How's it going? Hey mom, look, I'm a dumbass. Nothing for my sub. Really good stuff, Outermost Jeff. Thanks for the Tier 1 friendship package for 25 months. All right. What's the best insult for people who pay to win in farming games?
We lost that war.
Yeah, we lost that war. Yeah. Wait, no. No, we
Yeah, we
didn't.
did, dude.
We did?
Those people won. Nobody even cares if you do that anymore. That's like the standard.
I think people... Yeah, we did lose. Yeah. It happened pretty quickly. Like, when did the sentiment really change? Being a swiper is being a bad thing. And then...
The online advice show.
What's that game where you can fly planes around?
2
War
years
Thunder?
strong.
Fly planes
Pick a place
around.
to eat. I'm buying.
Is it War Thunder?
Isn't that Star Citizen or something?
No, the multiplayer one. I think it's War Thunder.
That's Star Citizen, right? The multiplayer one. No,
No, dude.
You're thinking of
the
EVE
plane-
Online.
No, dude. The plane, real planes, not fucking animated planes. or
Real
whatever the fuck you're talking
planes. You
Yeah,
cannot
I think
type
War
that.
Thunder
Could somebody...
did
Rooster and Ryer banned for a week. Somebody ban him for a week. You cannot type that. What is wrong with you? Unbelievable. War Thunder's not the game. Is that where you buy
I think
planes?
Yeah, I think that's the one that did it. Maybe because all the
Well, it's the
people on the
second time it's
internet
been banned.
advertise it too.
And what do you get when you buy a plane?
I don't know. I think you can. I think you can unlock the planes, most of them, if you play the game. But I think people just got autistic. They're like, I want the plane now because I like the special.
War Thunder's not
plane
the one
or
that made it okay, though.
I feel like that was like the first game where I like played it with people, and when I got on, everybody was like, "No, you just have to pay for it."
Well, no. Well, whether or not you have to pay for something, but it became something else where it's like, paying for it, whatever it is, not just paying for it from the company, right? Because buying something from the company is different. But buying something RMT style, buying something from other players became the... That was like, oh, whatever, like everybody does it, you know.
Probably RuneScape did that then, right? Or WoW.
World of Warcraft, for a long time, people were like, oh, you can't do that, you can't, you know, whatever, it's like, it's bad. But now it's just like, it's... There you go, it's like, dare I say, it's like view-botting, you know? Like on YouTube,
Kind of.
everything, on social media, everybody does it. It's like the worst kept secret ever. But then it's like, oh, it came out and now it's good. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like, duh, everybody does it. Like, you should be doing it too, you know? Like, you should be fucking buying gold too. You know,
You're
you
the
should be
last one
buying for
down.
like, you should be buying likes too. It's no longer normal. Call of Duty doesn't have currency you can trade inside the game, though. Call of Duty has skins. Diablo 3
skins
Cash
are not the
Shop?
same as pay to win, though.
No, Diablo 3 Cash Shop wasn't embarrassing. Diablo 3's Cash Shop was good because you'd be buying things from other people for real money. It just got rid of the bullshit associated. Because everyone was going to be buying those things no matter what. Right? Everybody was going to be buying money no matter what. Everybody buys money no matter what. All the people in all the multiplayer games buy money no matter what. Right? But it's whether or not people are like, oh, it's okay. Now it's like you play a video game and it's expected that you're going out and you're buying money. Like always. Every game, you're going out and you're buying stuff. You're buying stuff from you're buying stuff from Venezuelans. Yeah, the best thing the creator can do is tax the trades, because then it just makes it easier, right? It just gets rid of all the the facade that it's like that people aren't doing it or that they're going to punish people for it. I don't know. It's ridiculous. This guy's still on the Rolex thing.
The Rolex is the chiropractors. He fell for everything.
The Rolexes and chiropractors. That's a strange combo. I gotta be honest, I just don't need a watch, you know. And if for some reason I needed a watch, I'd probably just buy an Apple Watch. Investments.
He really did fell for it. You fell for it. You actually fell for it.
Which one do you have? How much are you into it for? Which one do you have? You resell it later. It's a savings account on your wrist. I love when I take my savings account out and it gets dirty and it gets fucked up and it gets scratched. That's my favorite. When I can bump my savings account into something, that's the best thing ever. When I can take my savings account and I can scuff it on a table. Here, this dude walks around like this with his Rolex on. He walks around like this. I'm saving! I'm saving! I'm saving money! Which one do you have? Come on. Which one? Don't change the subject, pussy. What Rolex do you have? Let's prove it. In fact, better yet, take a picture of you with your Rolex on in front of the screen, in front of the Twitch chat. Let's see it. What do you have? Unless you don't have one. Dude doesn't have a Rolex. Really? Lying about having a watch? Why he lying? Odd. Yeah, take a picture of the chat holding with your Rolex on. Who said I have a Rolex?
Guess you don't understand wrestling.
Dude really doesn't have a Rolex. Can everybody at Vazook and type poor in all caps? At Vazook poor. At Vazook poor.
How expensive do Rolexes get? These are all like 10, 20K.
Listen, if you want to roll, this is the only one I would ever buy.
Have I been scammed into thinking these are all worth like over $50,000?
Absolutely. Hold on, Cloudflare is loading here.
I'm gonna get the ladies Yachtmaster.
Hold on. Here we go. I think these look pretty nice. If I was gonna buy myself a gaudy piece of shit, well, I can't take a screen. This website has screenshot protection. They don't want you. They don't want you to be showing
They don't want the
Rolexes.
poor people.
They don't want you to be taking screenshots of their Rolexes. Are you kidding me? If I was gonna buy a complete and utter gaudy piece of shit, I'd buy this one. Matches my wedding ring. It's pretty good, I think. But what a piece of shit. I mean...
Me, I'm getting a G-Shock.
A G-Shock?
That's
I'm gonna
wearing.
fucking... That's what I did to your mom last night. I fucking shocked
That's what they did that
G-spot.
Polish guy.
Shocked his fucking P-spot. I think these are okay looking. I mean, it's a piece of jewelry. I mean, it's obviously like... You're a fucking moron if you buy this. But if you like nice stuff, I mean, whatever. Go ahead, waste your fucking money. My wedding ring is not a ring pop, Carlor.
Isn't it cherry flavored?
No. It's got a ruby on it. Doesn't mean it's cherry flavored. How much is this? This is $24,000 allegedly. And I bet it's worth, what, 9? You want to date just, not day date. Why do I want to date just, Legal Kegel? I don't want any of them. I don't want a watch, period.
My chiropractor wears a Rolex.
Yeah, because that guy's been fucking ripping people off for years. Just date. Day is tacky. Huh. What, because it says it's fucking Wednesday in that world? That's tacky because you know it's Wednesday? So, knowing that it's the 30th is cool, but if you know that it's Wednesday, you're a fucking loser. Amazing. Yeah, real investment quality jewelry there. It's gay because you know what day it is, fucking retard. You are so gay. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Yeah, I was just wondering, did you know that your left titty hangs down further than your right?
Do you have an online advice question today?
That was the question. Did you know that?
Not an online advice question. And duh, I can see myself right now on the screen. And secondly, dude's got everything backwards. The screen's mirrored. It's the other tit. What a fucking moron, dude. Dude, Cthulhugus, you don't even know the half of it. Gatekeeping amongst Rolexes goes so far that even a guy without one tries to gatekeep Rolexes.
I feel like
this dude
people
doesn't
who
even
have
own a
Rolex-
fuc't Rolex, and he's talking about it in the chat. He can't
It's
even
like
afford one, dude.
I feel like you never hear rich people talking about their Rolexes.
That's what I'm saying. No rich person ever talks about their fucking watch, dude.
Because it's like an iPhone for them.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's like a fucking accessory.
It's like a simple... no, but it's like
Oh,
a
I bought
simple
a
purchase
watch.
for them.
Like I put on
Yeah, I
my
just got a
fucking
Rolex,
I put on my
whatever.
watch. Like, yeah, I bought a watch. Yeah, I bought a new watch today. New Money is obsessed with their gear. Yeah. I mean, as far as having like iced out bullshit, like, I mean, go ahead, I guess. I mean, really? That's what you're worried about? That's the fucking... That's like the number one urgent item? I think Jim Carrey was responsible for not giving her pills. Wasn't that the scenario, Taco? Jim Carrey didn't let her have medical help. Didn't he say that she had to eat vegetables or something and fruit? Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona, $17.8 million. We all have the time on our phones anyway. I can see the day and the date on my phone. How about that? My phone has never been wrong, I don't think. Yep. Well, Paul Newman does much more than just salad dressings. I think he does... Wait, is he still alive? I think he does a lot of stuff.
Didn't he die?
He died recently, right?
He passed
Paul Newman?
away. Yeah, it was like an airport accident or something, and they like tased him.
That dude, no, that was fucking David Djansky or something. It is pasta sauce. Yeah, yeah. He does all kinds of stuff. 50 boiled eggs a day. That's quite a few eggs. That is quite a few eggs. Vazuk, you don't even have a Rolex, man. What are you talking about? No Rolex. For real? Come on. Go get a Rolex, man. Don't you have a watch to be buying? Buddy, you're the one who was talking about Rolexes. You don't even have one. You've already embarrassed yourself significantly this evening. You don't even have a fucking Rolex. Let's see the watch. I want to see the watch. Come on. I want to see the Rolex. Come on. Let's see it. Lemonade. Yeah, lemonade's okay. When's the last time you had lemonade, Dune? A real homemade lemonade.
I don't know.
Not enough time in the day, huh?
No, life just hasn't been giving me any lemons.
Lemonade's good. Yeah. Quit your yapping, man. Let's see the Rolex. Hurry up. This guy wants to change the subject. Doesn't want to show off his Rolex. I want to see it personally. I'd like to see his Rolex. I want to see it. Yeah, stolen. Yeah, Rolex stolen valor. Yeah. He's got stolen Rolex valor. I want to see that shit. I told him to take a picture of it on his wrist in front of the Twitch chat. Let's see it. It's not that much to ask. He's got a fucking iced out Rolex. I want to see that shit. Unbelievable. Who the fuck would go online and lie about having a Rolex? When it's such a simple thing to prove. Lying about having a Rolex. I grew up poor, so I was in envy of people who had a Casio Databank watch. Is that the one with the button on it? Vazooka's clearly like 12 years old or something. You said you're rubbing elbows with rich people and that they don't talk about Rolex, lol. Yeah, dude, nobody who's got money is talking about Rolexes and shit, pimp. Nobody. Nobody who's got fucking money and like a business that they own is talking about Rolexes. You want to know what rich people talk about? They talk about yachts. They talk about helicopters, okay? They talk about how much they fucking spent on their daughter's education that she wasted. Alright? That's what fucking rich people talk about. They don't talk about Rolexes. Oh, look at me, I've got a fucking gay-ass watch. Are you kidding me? No, I've got a fucking yacht. I've got a helicopter. Unbelievable. I wasted $150,000 sending my daughter to Harvard. It took her 6 years to graduate. Microsoft the Taiwan Don. Thanks for the tier 1 friendship package for 33
Have you heard the
months.
song
All
Rolex by
right.
Yo and Teo? It goes, I want a roly 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 with a dab of ranch.
Have you heard the song Rolex by Ayo and Teo? It goes, I want a roly 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 with a dab of ranch. What does the ranch have to do with it? Well, you're not really into watches because you don't own one, Vazook. So you can't really say you're into watches. You don't even own a Rolex. I mean, you might be into watch spectating. You could say you're a watch spectator, but you're not really into watches. You don't have one. Hello? Hi.
Did you get what he's...
Oh, fuck. Now I can do it in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'll go do it. I forgot to get his food from the car. Unbelievable.
The online advice show.
Nurkanog just subscribed. Thanks for unbanning me, big dog.
Lucas F. Nurcon, thanks for the tier 1 friendship package for 11 months. All right. Well, you know, you can't always be naughty. You guys got to be normal sometimes. All right? You guys got to be normal sometimes. You can't be naughty all the time. Saying bad stuff. Hi. I'm a watch connoisseur. Gets his watches from Zoomies. Hey, Vazu, quit changing the subject here. You're also not a watch owner, as in you don't own a Rolex, okay? You've lost the right to speak about my tits until you provide proof of the Rolex, okay? Keep this guy on the correct subject, fellas. Don't let him try and stray away from what's really going on here. And what's really going on here is nothing on his wrist. What's going on his wrist? Certainly not a Rolex. Certainly not a watch. Unbelievable. I steal watches from Walmart and sell them. How much can you get for a boosted Walmart watch? How much does that go for? Is that a Timex? Vazook, I don't know how you could think I'm bothered by this. You're the one who's lying about having a Rolex. All I ask is for you to prove it. Why would I be mad that you don't own one? I want to see it. If a guy has a nice Rolex on the joke is to tell him you can hear it ticking. Is that a joke? Is that a Rolex joke? Authentic Rollies don't tick. Very interesting. Very interesting. So it doesn't work properly. Real Rolexes don't tick. So it doesn't actually work. So the watch doesn't even work that good. Unbelievable. What a piece of shit. If I have a watch on, I want to be able to hear that thing ticking so I know it works. I want to see the thing tick, 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 tick. I want to be able to hear it. Well, we're not really talking about Rolexes. I mean, there was a kid in the chat that said he had a Rolex, but doesn't actually have one. Kind of embarrassing. If my watch doesn't have a hidden compartment inside of it, I don't want it. Richard Milley. Skeleton watch. Dude, I do not care about watches at all. Who gives a frack? Who gives a frack? Sometimes those guys make decent videos, the guys who clean the watches. You know, they got those little microscopic machines. Those are kind of fun videos to watch, but other than that, I mean, who gives a shit? Does Joshua Block have a Rolex? I doubt that.
Doesn't that tell you everything you need to know?
I have a feeling he bought it from some guy for like
The online advice
$500 or something.
Iceball411 just subscribed. Evil and villainous green man with large breasts.
Look us up Iceball411. Thanks for the tier 1 friendship package for 7 months. All right. Really great stuff. It's online advice show, fellas. We give people free help online. Okay. Bye.
I did it.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I would have done it, but I forgot. Oh, hey, Mr. Woo! Come here. Wooby! Woo! Dog's a fucking jerk. Mr. Woo! Look! Oh, it's Mr. Woo. Oh, it's Mr. Woo. Hi, Mr. Woo. Hi, Whoopi. Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Woo. Oh, yes. Oh. He's leaving. Dog Rolex. Dog Rolex. Very interesting. Never Hawk goes. That thing was an animal. Literally. That thing was a freak. Does he get 4? Rolex for all 4 of his wrists? That'd be uncomfortable to watch, or to walk as a dog. I imagine if you're wearing 4 watches. Not legal Kegel. Guy won't prove it. Doesn't have one apparently. Well, you know, I just forgot. I forgot that she asked me to get the food. I forgot. It happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us. We'll never be able to see it, folks. Guy doesn't have one. It's unfortunate, but you know, sometimes you get caught in your fibs. What color is your Rolex? I don't have one. Don't want one. I don't even a watch. I mean, even a watch in general. Apple Watch. What's the point? I don't go anywhere. I'm at home all the time. I've got a phone. Watchtower. I've heard the Apple ones are. I've heard they're wildly inaccurate turning an old leaf. If I have a heart attack, it'll alert 911. Will it really? Does it actually do that? So if you like pass out or something on the ground, will the watch will call the police for you? Send them to your location? That's kind of interesting. Now that's kind of interesting. Modern Life Alert, yeah. Do you need like a... But do you need to pay for that, though? Is that a paid-for service? Because, like, what if you go out into the desert or something, and then... Or, yeah, what if you get into a car crash in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, but what if you don't have cell reception? You know what I mean? Like, does it just, like, ping a satellite or something? It tracks your biometrics. Yeah, there you go. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Calls 911 and your emergency contact. Let them know. Makes an Apple Watch far more interesting. Is this standard with iPhones? Will an iPhone call the police if you get into a car crash?
Only when you try to take a picture.
Of the car crash?
With the side buttons, I don't know.
Oh. You don't have an iPhone. Every now and then I'll pull my phone out of my pocket and it'll just say emergency. It'll be like, are you having an emergency? And I'm like, no. How do I turn this shit off?
Oh, it can detect like your heart rate because it's pounding so hard.
My heart's pounding so hard through my thigh that the phone thinks I'm having an aortic dissection, and then it calls 911 for me. But no, the truth is I just saw a picture of a hamburger. Yeah, are you laughing now? Yeah, good one, dude. It has satellite use for life, but they guarantee 2 years. So wait, so you do have to pay for it? The 16 will call emergency service if a car crash. How much is it? How much is the subscription? I don't get it. Some of you are saying it costs money, some of you are saying it doesn't. Is there a subscription involved or not? It's free. Forever.
Online
I do not know.
Dimstry is just subscribed.
What is with you people? That's not that mysterious for the Prime sub for 10 months. All right. Really great stuff. It doesn't. The new Apple Watches don't have the ECG. They stole the tech and lost in court. So which one do I need to buy in order for it to be the optimal Apple Watch? Why would your tax lady have you as an emergency contact?
Lonely.
Yeah, really
That's kinda
lonely,
sad.
right? The tax lady's just picked what? One random client? Just get the SE. Apple Watch Series 4. Yeah, go ahead and tuck yourself into bed, Austin Orangi. Go ahead. Tuck yourself into bed. We'll be finished soon. He might have a big tax return. But why does that make him the emergency contact for the accountant?
He had the kindest eyes.
All the Apple Watches have ECG. Some don't have pulse oximeter. You guys are giving me all kinds of mixed information here. Nah, there's no whistling, Alfonso Ban. Yeah, I don't believe anything a nurse says, Blue Jackets. Nurses are crazy. They're out of their fucking minds.
Mine gave me a great recipe for a cocktail.
What kind?
I don't fucking know, dude. It was a joke.
Why would the nurse be giving you drink recipes?
Because they're always like fucking drinking and You know,
I thought they were
driving
on pills and shit.
when they get older.
Nurse Jackie.
Yeah, but Nurse Jackie, when she was younger, you know, she was like fucking
drinking.
She was like fucking. She was getting around, you know, at the bar, at the club. She was having a fun.
Her
time.
husband owned a bar.
Exactly. What a fucking bitch. What a horrible
She
bitch.
was. I know.
an
What a
evil bitch.
fucking complete and utter bitch. You know.
He's fucking evil.
Nightmare person. Complete and utter nightmare individual. Multiple kids. Husband with the bar. Cheater. Drug
Wasn't her
addict.
husband really nice in the show?
Her husband
too?
was like the nicest guy on earth. And then she fucks the pill guy at the
fucking
hospital.
bald guy. Oh.
Oh, yeah, she fucks a bald guy. Is it the most offensive part that she fucked a bald guy?
Yeah.
You really have a problem with them.
The baldies?
Yeah. Did you hear the other day when Mr. Pibb sang that song?
Which one?
He was like, bald people have no reason to live. Bald pe-" And he was staring right at Auntie when he was singing it.
You know, you suck each other's peepees.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt there's you know something odd going on there. I don't know specifically what. Gave my cousin a hand. Gave my cousin a hand. I gave my cousin a hand. I gave my cousin a hand. He's brave. He's brave for saying it.
He unironically is.
I mean, he is. You wouldn't be able to get that out of me.
For your cousin's cock out of your mouth.
I wouldn't be going out just telling people that, you know? I wouldn't be sharing that. But here he is, Kanye West releasing new tracks. Telling everybody what's going on.
It explains a lot.
Yeah.
You know, his cousin's in prison for murder. That cousin.
Jesus. And now he released a song talking about how he's gay?
Yeah. So he's probably getting stabbed a lot right now.
Either that or all the people in the prison are like, good for you, man. They're like all clapping for him. That wouldn't happen in prison.
No. They would probably... They would stab him and then they would make him... They'd rape him.
They would steal his food, push him over... Wait, stab and then rape? I feel like it's the other way
now
around.
It's like, now they know that he's skilled or whatever.
Right. I feel like it'd still be the other way around. Because if you stab him first, then there's like blood everywhere, and it's like things start getting slippery. You can't hold on to him. They get a mop head and dye it blonde. How do you dye a mop head blonde? You ever fout a homeless dude with shank? I can't say that I have, Chief Ratchet. No, I've never fout a homeless dude with shank. 3 hours, shit it down. OMG! Would you look at the time, fellas? It's been three hours of online advice show. It was online advice show. It was. Dune. Can you believe it?
Believe what?
That it's been 3 hours of online advice show. Can you believe it? 3 allotted hours came and went, and famous fans. You get that? You understand that?
You're gonna eat a cheeseburger later.
No, I'm not going to eat a cheeseburger later. I've got some salmon defrosting in the fridge. I mean, sorry, not in the fridge, in the sink. Doesn't really defrost in the fridge fast enough. I got salmon. I'm going to cook the salmon and eat the salmon. And I guess that's really it. Now I'm going to put it in the air fryer. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. Salmon in the air fryer works very well. It works very well in the air fryer. It's almost impossible to overcook. Well, it'll be hot in a bit. It'll be hot in a little bit. Hate fish. 400 at what, like 5 minutes? 5 minutes? I just turned the air fryer on. The default setting is 390. Sometimes I cook it for 20 minutes. It's like impossible to overcook. You can put the salmon in there and it just goes and it goes and it goes. And then by the time you've got whatever else you want to have done, it's ready to go. It's never overcooked. It's never overcooked. I prefer it completely cooked though, all the way through. I don't like it when fish is served where it's kind of like a picture of 20-minute salmon. I probably got one on my phone from last time. Wait, that's not my phone. It's a pair of glasses. Come on. Wait, that's... I don't even have my phone with me. You're just going to have to believe me. I remember my wife put one in the food section. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. This is pretty much how I make it every single time. But that was like 20 minutes, you know? It's just fish, man. Fish. Yeah, the really thin the thin parts of the fish are burnt, but she likes the end pieces. She likes the crispy pieces. It's just easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. It's time to go, fellas.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, guess I'm fucking...
Well, suck my cousin's dick.
Yeah, well, I sucked my fucking cousin's dick. Yeah, well, I'm fucking gay in prison. Yeah, well, I turned into a Nazi. Okay! It's Online Advice Show. Or at least it was Online Advice Show, but now it's time for Online Advice Show no more! Alright, fellas, we're gonna have to go. We gotta leave. We gotta move on. We'll be back tomorrow, though. So you don't have to panic. Don't freak out. We'll be back tomorrow, alright? It's not a big deal. It's relatively simple. Alright!
Good night.
Time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Places you will be from. Closing time. This room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. So gather up your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time. Every new beginning
gayporn.com? What are you doing? Just like kind of killed the vibe, like the song. You just cut the song.
Comes from some other
It seems like you didn't time it very well.
I know who I want to take me home. I know
Like it's still going.
I want to.
It's just taking forever. Like just hit the button.
Why are you
and wrap it
complaining
up.
so much? I was trying to
You
figure
just-
out what I was going to do, so I don't know why you have to
It's like
complain
you just
so much.
fumbled the whole outro.
If you didn't fucking make a big deal out of it, it wouldn't have been an issue.
You said that I didn't log into gayporn.com or whatever.
I didn't
you
say I
said.
wasn't logged into gayporn.com. And also, I don't
You
even think
just,
that's a
like-
real website.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't think there's a real website called gayporn.com. Can
Go
you
ahead and
check?
it. You check.
I'm typing in gayporn.
Why are you typing it in if it's your homepage?
It is real. That was okay. All right, we'll be back tomorrow.
Take me home. I know who I want
Get this started at the end of the song.
take me home.
Can you send me a link to that website?